Okay, I know how this looks, but it's not like I enjoy being bullied. Alright, time to finally get down the route I wanted to go down from the very beginning. Let's go check out Sid's route. Chapter 1. I should go to the hospital. I really want to know what's wrong with my body. Well, apparently a lot. Okay, how are they going to ruin my boy? I'm so curious. The town's hospital seemed to be newly built. Its exterior looked grand and modern. Even the hospital in this town looked so beautiful. While waiting my turn, I glanced around the hospital and suddenly thought of Sid. Sid was now my colleague at the detective agency, but before that, he actually used to study medicine abroad. That was the first time we had been apart since we met, and our relationship became a bit distant. I thought he'd become a doctor. After all, he graduated at the top of his class. Why did he come back to the detective agency? Alright, he said he'd come visit me. I wonder if he really meant it. Even though I told him not to bother, I'm secretly a little happy that my childhood friend cares about me. Number S250, number S520, please proceed to room 5. The announcement interrupted my thoughts. I glanced at the display. It was my turn. I knocked on the door to room 5, and a familiar voice from inside told me to enter. While my brain was still trying to place the voice, my eyes had already recognized the person sitting inside. I am so not used to long-haired Sid. Hello? Sid? In contrast to his usual attire, Sid was wearing a doctor's uniform. He had put down his long hair with a serious, mature aura. He'd always been good-looking, but the doctor's outfit made him even more handsome. Yes?
It's been a while. You're looking good, dummy.
Why are you here?
Why can't I be here?
No way, you said you'd come to pick me up. Why are you suddenly a doctor here?
Looks like someone was looking forward to me picking her up.
I wasn't. I'm just shocked to see your face. Why are you here? Did you go undercover as a doctor to investigate this town for me?
Quite an imagination. But do you really agree to let me investigate the town for you?
Huh? Sid squinted at me, his sharp gaze making my heart skip a beat.
If I offered you 10 times the commission fee, would you leave this place and come with me?
No, it's not about the money. I have something important to investigate here. Didn't I tell you on the phone last time? The serial murders in this town have so many similarities to my parents' case. So I am not going anywhere. I know you're worried about me, but I hope you understand. Don't worry, I'll take good care of myself. I mean, I've got at least like 4 other men who are vying to take care of me. Sid didn't respond and instead quietly looked through some documents. After a while, he finally asked me to sit down.
What's wrong with your heart?
Huh?
Aren't you here for a checkup? How can I help if you don't tell me your symptoms? If you aren't leaving, don't ask why I'm here. Just take me as an ordinary doctor.
Wait. You're actually working as a doctor here.
You can check my medical license at reception if you don't believe me.
But...
Tell me your symptoms.
I love Sid. I couldn't stand against his commanding tone. Fine, I'll tell you. I explained all the symptoms I'd been experiencing with my heart ever since coming to this town, and the many, many times I've been railed because of these symptoms. Sid didn't seem surprised. I got the slightest hint of concern on his face.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? So I'd never know about it if I weren't working as a doctor here?
It's not like that. I didn't tell anyone. Besides, how do I even explain something like that? Saying, I'm in heat because of my heart. It's embarrassing and hard to believe. You've heard my symptoms, so what's wrong with me? Tell me it straight. Or if you can't, tell me it gay.
It's an unusual case of arrhythmia.
Very unusual.
It's serious, but not life-threatening for now. But you need to change your lifestyle. Do you drink coffee regularly?
Yeah, 1 or 2 cups a day.
Made by the landlord downstairs?
How do you know that? Sid's expression darkened.
Stop drinking it.
Why?
Coffee's bad for your heart. It'll only make your condition worse.
Is it that serious?
Are you questioning the doctor?
It's hard for me to quit. How about cut it back to 1 cup every 2 days?
No. I'll prescribe you some special blends to replace it. They'll boost your energy without negative effects on your heart.
Fine.
How do you manage when you're in heat?
Well, vibrators exist. And how can you ask something like that?
I don't see there's any problem with the question. I'm a doctor. I need to know everything about your condition. You didn't tell anyone about this, did you?
Of course not. You're the first one.
I see.
Stupid Sid! Enough already! What does this have to do with my condition?
So how do you handle it?
What else can I do? I handle it myself!
That's what you should have said earlier. The symptoms should decrease if you drink the blends regularly. Don't tell anyone else about this condition. If it gets worse, call me. I'll help you.
What do you mean you'll help me? Are you putting your stethoscope in places I should not mention? How would you help?
I'd bring you in for treatment. What were you thinking?
What do you mean treatment? Sid handed me the follow-up paper and asked me to come back tomorrow. Fine! Watching Sid act so professionally, he seemed no different from any other doctor. For some reason, I felt a little lonely inside, just like when I found out he was leaving to study abroad. Sid, so you aren't a detective anymore?
I never said that. Is there a rule against having 2 jobs?
Well, no, I just wanted to know why you became a doctor and how do you have enough time to actually do detective work while being a doctor? Sid glanced at me.
Don't worry, it's temporary. Once I wrap things up, we can still work together as detectives.
That's good. If you quit being a detective, I'd feel a little lonely.
Oh? I thought you'd forgotten all about me. You seem so happy living here.
How could I forget you? I can't believe you think so badly of me.
Good. You have no idea how worried I've been about you. Well, that's it. Wait outside. Your medication will be ready soon.
Before leaving, I noticed a familiar Chicky doll hanging from Sid's pocket. It was a birthday gift I had made for him in high school. He'd taken it everywhere with him, even when I asked him to take it down. After all these years, he still kept it in perfect condition. It seems like he really likes it. I'll make him a new one once everything's done. Sid. Thanks for today. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you.
I walked out of the room, my thoughts a tangled mess. I couldn't stop thinking about Sid, completely forgetting about my heart condition. Even after knowing him for over a decade, he was still an enigma to me, his mysterious actions always leaving me bewildered. When I went to pick up my medication, I casually asked the hospital staff about him. They mentioned that Sid was a newly hired cardiologist. Though they didn't disclose his qualifications, everyone agreed he was highly skilled and professional. His cold, aloof demeanor made him quite popular among the female nurses. If only they knew what a sharp-tongued, rude guy he is, they wouldn't like him very much. I'll have to talk to Sid during my follow-up appointment tomorrow. As I was about to leave, I accidentally bumped into a patient. My detective agency cards were scattered all over the floor. Oh, sorry. You okay? I'm fine. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I quickly helped the patient up and picked up the cards. When the patient noticed the cards, his eyes lit up, and he excitedly grabbed my hand. Madam, are you a detective? Yeah, is there something you need? I'd like to hire you. Please, hear me out. We sat down on a bench in the hospital lobby. The patient told me about himself and the strange events unfolding in the hospital. You're saying there's a Grim Reaper in the hospital? What? Yeah, as ridiculous as it sounds, please, believe me. Detective, have you heard about the Heart Reaper in this town? I'm a survivor of that incident. You're a survivor? Does that mean you've met the Heart Ripper? Right. It was a few months ago. I couldn't see their face clearly, but I saw them, holding a fresh heart in their hands. They were about to rip my heart out, but fortunately, I escaped. But they left me with this. The patient slightly loosened his collar, revealing a thick bandage around his chest. How is that possible? I never heard anything about survivors, and Luke didn't mention this either. Did you report this to the police? No. They didn't take me seriously. Said it was some robber, let alone the Grim Reaper. But I swear, it's true, and I'm not the only survivor. Many of us escaped and sought shelter here. Thankfully, the hospital took us in and treated us. What do you remember about the culprit? I remember. They were wearing a strange black robe. As for the rest... The patient trembled, his face twisted with fear and his words slurring. I tried to calm him down. It's okay. You don't have to think about it if you don't want to. Just tell me about this Grim Reaper. Alright. Recently, survivors of the Heart Ripper have been disappearing from the wards where they were being treated. The official story is that they were discharged after recovery, but some people claim to have seen a mysterious figure taking them away. It always happens in the middle of the night. People say it's the Grim Reaper coming for them. Most of us survivors are mentally unstable after what we went through. Maybe that's why the hospital doesn't take our claims seriously. While the patients themselves sign discharge records, it's strange they all left in the middle of the night, don't you think? Huh. I don't believe it's supernatural, but it's odd that they all left in the middle of the night. Have you seen this Grim Reaper? No, but one night, I heard a scream from one of the patients I was familiar with. The next day, he was gone. No one saw him again. Detective, I know how unbelievable this sounds, but I'm telling you the truth. Please, you have to believe me. I don't expect you to catch the Grim Reaper. I just want answers. Well, how much are you paying me for this? I'll pay whatever you want as a commission fee. And here. He pulled out what looked like an ID card and quickly stuffed it into my pocket. This is a pass for the hospital building. I stole it from an intern. With this, you can freely move around the hospital. You can't do that! Please, detective! I have no other choice. If you're willing to take on my case, please, come to the hospital tonight. I need to go back now. The staff will notice I'm out of my room. Wait! Before he could respond, the patient ran off on his own. God. I stood there, stunned without realizing that Sid was watching from a distance. Is Sid the Grim Reaper? Wait, is that where this is leading to? When I got home, I immediately received Dr. Sid's ever so caring message. You home yet? Just got back. Good. Don't wander around. Remember to drink your prescribed blends on time. I'll remind you regularly. Come on, I'm not a bad kid. Aren't you busy with other patients? Doctor said. I'm your doctor. Taking care of you is my responsibility. And you're my only childhood friend. Be good and listen to your doctor. All right. And absolutely no coffee. No floral teas or other drinks either. So there's nothing I can drink? Just in case. You want your heart to get better, right? All right. Why is he always like this? Either disappearing without a trace or worrying too much about me. Following Sid's instructions, I mixed a packet of powder into water. Surprisingly, it tasted quite good. Nothing like medicine. Maybe it was just my imagination, but a warm, soothing sensation spread through my body. The exhaustion from all the stress seemed to melt away. Wow. Maybe this could actually replace coffee. Who?
Hey, can I come in?
No! Fuck you! No! No! I don't want to deal with you!
You seem a bit tired today, so I made you some coffee. Do you want some?
No! Fuck you! No!
Is there anything wrong?
Oh, what do I do? Should I tell Dane? It feels like I've been throwing away his kind gesture. Yes! But they reminded me so many times. I can't just ignore him. Dane, actually... I explained to Dane about my heart condition and how... Sid told you not to tell anyone! Why are you the way that you are? I explained to Dane about my heart condition and how I'd been seeing a doctor who incidentally was my childhood friend. Dane slightly furrowed his brows.
I see.
I'm sorry. I really wanted to drink the coffee, but... Dane gave me a gentle smile, brushing my cheek.
There's nothing to apologize for. Your health is what's most important. If the doctor says you shouldn't drink it, then don't. I guess that means no herbal tea or other drinks either.
How did you know that?
Just a hunch. Your childhood friend sounds like a very responsible doctor.
Yeah, until my heart gets better, prescriptions and water are the only things I can drink.
Well, I hope you get better soon. I'm worried about you. But next time you're not feeling well, promise you'll tell me first, okay? I'm the one living closest to you after all.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the first time I've heard that the town hospital even has a cardiologist. Your childhood friend must be special.
Why? They don't have a cardiologist?
Maybe because no one in town ever needed one before. Thankfully, he showed up just when you needed him. Alright, get some rest and don't push yourself too hard.
Dane smiled softly, then patted my head before heading for the door.
Interesting. A cardiologist, huh?
I never give him Lion. Not ever. Bro's a doctor! The fuck do you want? I stared at the pass the self-proclaimed survivor handed me, thinking about it all afternoon. No matter how I looked at it, his story was extremely suspicious. It had way too many supernatural elements for me to take it seriously. Could it be a trap? With the terror in his eyes. That wasn't fake. With the investigation at a standstill, should I take a chance? Even if the Grim Reaper doesn't exist, I could at least check out the other Heart Ripper survivors he mentioned. Yeah, alright, let's give it a try. Tonight I decided to sneak into the hospital. Oh. Hospital. Late at night, I slipped in through the hospital's back door. So quiet. The place feels eerie after dark. I moved cautiously to the floor the patient had described. The lights were dim, and there wasn't a single staff member or security guard inside. Something's off. As I walked cautiously, I suddenly heard hurried footsteps in the distance. What the fuck? A man's scream tore through the silence, a voice I recognized. It's him, the patient who hired me this morning. Hello! I ran towards the sound and saw two figures standing ahead. Reaper! It's the Reaper! Please, don't kill me! I didn't see anything, I swear! The patient was backed into a corner, desperately begging for his life. The figure approaching him was no stranger either.
Don't give me such a cliche name, you lowly creature.
I fucking knew it was you!
I was merciful enough to not break your limbs for knocking her over. Besides, I'm doing you a favor. Get lost.
Sid? Before I could move to Sid raises his hand. The next moment, a black hole appeared out of nowhere, sucking the patient into it. Well, that got weird fast! In the blink of an eye, the patient and the black hole were gone. The survivor's words echoed in my mind. Screams in the night, patients disappearing without a trace. The Grim Reaper. It was all true. And that Grim Reaper was Sid. I was so stunned I nearly collapsed, barely catching myself against the wall. What is going on? The hell just happened? Ah! Another scream pulled me out of my chaotic thoughts. I looked up and found that Sid was gone. Is he after another patient? Just as I turned to run after him, someone grabbed me from behind.
Hey, don't go!
Why are you here? Dane!
It's too dangerous. You can't go after him.
Dane pulled me into a tight embrace, his voice filled with anxiety and worry. What's going on? And why are you here? And the fact that you're freaking out tells me I should freak out worse because, like, you are the worst monster in this game!
I was worried about you. I can't believe you came here alone. I know you have a lot of questions, and I'll explain everything when we get back, but right now, you have to come with me.
No!
You saw what just happened, didn't you? Your childhood friend is dangerous. He's not the person you knew. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want to lose you. Please, come back with me. Okay?
No! Even after witnessing it myself, I still can't believe it. Sid isn't someone who would hurt people for no reason. There has to be more to this. Was he caught up in something bigger? Some kind of conspiracy? No matter what, I can't just stand by and do nothing. Because Sid is important to me. Sorry, Dane. I have to see for myself. Even if it's dangerous, I can't leave Sid alone. Breaking free from Dane's arms, I took off running.
No, don't!
Get fucked, Dane! I followed the direction of the scream, searching for Sid, praying there was some deeper reason behind his actions. I've lived with him for so many years. Our bond is closer than family. Why? Why do I know nothing at all? My heart raced in panic. I felt so anxious that I was on the verge of tears. 1,000 possibilities flooded my mind, but one thought burned brighter than the rest. I prayed he had nothing to do with the Hard Ripper case. I ran down the hallway, reaching the last door just in time to see Sid, making another patient vanish into thin air. Sid! Sid turned around. Surprise flickered across his face for a split second. Then, just as quickly, it disappeared, replaced by that cold, unreadable expression.
So you've come. I knew you'd find out sooner or later.
Find out what? Without thinking, I grabbed him by the collar. The hell is going on? What are you doing to them? Tell me, are you caught up into something dangerous? You must have a reason for this, right? Why won't you answer? What could you explain yourself? Don't tell me this was just a midnight snack. What do I even mean to you?
I never thought the day would come when you'd throw yourself into my arms. Especially not like this.
What the fuck? Sid let out a bitter chuckle as he gently touched my cheek.
Then what do I mean to you?
Huh? What blew up this time? The door behind us blasted off its hinges. Something like tentacles filled the room. I fucking knew you were going to throw another hissy fit.
Let her go.
No! What are those things coming out of Dane? Sid's arms tightened around me, shielding me from the tentacles.
It's been a while, Brett. Now that you've got your memories back, you seem smarter than before.
Save your breath, you damn shorty.
What are they even talking about? Do they know each other? Dane reached for me, but an invisible force stopped him.
Hey, come here. I won't hurt you.
You've hurt me worse!
I promise I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Oh, fuck you! You never told me anything!
Please, come back to me, or else he'll...
Get fucked!
So annoying.
Behind us, something like a black hole opened up in the air.
Sorry, but this time, she chose me.
Sid, what are you doing?
I won't let you leave me again.
Then Sid pulled me into the abyss. A blinding light consumed my vision. Powerful shockwaves surged through my body. Sid, no! I screamed, only to find my knees slamming into something hard like a desk. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why am I in school? Huh? When I opened my eyes, I found myself sitting in a college lecture hall. Students murmured around me, eyes locked in my direction. Lion, do you have a question about Sid's presentation? The professor and Sid, who was in casual clothes, were staring at me from the podium with confusion? With confusion! The lecture hall? Professor? I grabbed my phone and unlocked the screen. The date flashed at me. The year I started college. No! Why did I go back in time again? Why? Don't tell me this is how chapter 2 starts! Fuck! Sid and I met in the orphanage. After what happened with my parents, I ended up there. No other relatives to take me in. Nobody in the orphanage would talk to me as if I were invisible, completely ostracized. Back then, there was another boy who was just like me, isolated. He had this arrogant look on his face, sitting in a corner reading some tough books. Hey, what are you reading? Children's books. How's human anatomy a children's book? You think I'm dumb? To me it is. Full of mistakes anyway. Early creatures are just... No wonder nobody talks to him. He's a total weirdo. But for some reason, I wanted to be friends with him. He seems... interesting. I'm Lion. What's yours? Sid. Let's be friends! No. And yet, he became my only true friend. The one guy who's just straight up, no, I don't want to be your friend, you freaking weirdo, is the one guy you consider your friend. Holy shit, I knew that your life was sad, but holy shit, I can't believe it. Oh, there's the end of the flashback. Okay. Am I dreaming or not? I was sitting alone in the university library. I pinched my cheek hard, and a sharp sting jolted me back to reality. This was the 10th time I've done it. Couldn't believe what was happening. Ow! Okay, this hurts, so it's not a dream. I crossed out dream in my notes and replaced it with time travel. When I realized I might have traveled back in time, I started finding ways to confirm the date and time. This is crazy. I was in the hospital just seconds ago, well, a couple hours ago, and now I'm back in the past? How was this even possible? One thing was certain. This had everything to do with Sid. Even if I really had traveled through time, everything here was almost the same as I'd experienced. The only difference is Sid. In the original past, Sid didn't attend my university, but instead study at a medical school abroad. So why was he here now, at the same university, in the same department? Parallel universes? I remember clearly that just hours ago, at the hospital, he had pulled me into something like a black hole. Are the missing patients also being sent to another time? This is way too much to believe. I can't accept it yet. Whether he's got superpowers or refuses to tell me anything, it's all just too much. I'm mad at myself. I've known him for over 10 years and never noticed anything. I thought I knew him, but now he feels like a complete stranger. No, now's not the time to dwell on this. The real question is the Sid I'm seeing now the same one from the hospital? Did he send me back alone, or did he come with me to the past?
Thinking of becoming a sci-fi author?
I did notice when Sid sat down next to me. When did you get here? And don't look at my notes!
It's not that interesting anyway.
Even though he's in different clothes, he looks and talks the same. He hasn't changed a bit. It's hard to tell if he's the same Sid. Sid, be honest with me. Do you have superpowers?
I don't remember agreeing to be the protagonist of your story.
It's not a story, I'm serious. Do you have the power to send people through time? Do you know the Hot Ripper?
You idiot. What are you even talking about?
Sid flicked my forehead and pushed my laptop closer to me.
Are you gonna write your paper or not? You do realize you'll fail this class if you don't submit it on time, right?
This guy's the master at changing the subject. Fine, let's put it this way. Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to go to med school abroad?
Who said that?
No, you said you go to medical school abroad after you graduated, and that's why we...
I regretted it.
Huh? Sid's eyelids dropped a little, his face as cold and unreadable as always.
I mean, I regret agreeing to help you with your paper. Someone clearly doesn't care about that.
My God, you are shit at trying to hide your thoughts. I almost thought he meant... When did I ask you for help? I literally just came from another timeline. I don't know anything about this place.
Anyway, I brought you some reference books. Let me know if you need anything else.
I am going to kick you in the baby maker!
But keep in mind, the topic isn't exactly easy.
I don't need your help. I can do this myself. I grabbed a stack of books and stormed off. It's just a paper. I've done it before. It's just you wait. I'll figure out tomorrow whether you're the Sid who sent me here, you stupid Sid! He's so smug! I hate that! I returned to the apartment I used to live in. The key in my bag was the same, so I figured my place hasn't changed. It feels so nostalgic being back here. Please tell me that Dane isn't back there. Just as I was about to put the key in the lock, someone grabbed my hand from behind.
Not this one.
What are you doing here?
This is my home.
We're not living together, are we?
You live next door, miss.
Huh?
I live in 808. You live in 809. Good night, and good luck with your paper.
Sid gave a mischievous smile and disappeared behind the door. Stupid Sid! Even in a different timeline, he's just as annoying! I kind of love him, so... The next morning. Morning. As soon as I stepped outside, I saw Sid, looking lively, sipping milk and waiting on me. Why is he sipping milk? Why? Why does he have to look like a cartoon villain?
Those dark circles under your eyes look awful.
Why? It's not the same topic! Last night, I thought I could finish my thesis quickly. I had an excellent memory. I could proudly say I remember most of what I'd written a few years ago. But when I read the guidelines, I realized they were completely different from what I'd written before. I had no choice but to start from scratch. I barely finished after pulling an all-nighter.
I told you, someone was bragging about handling it on their own.
Damn. Still, this unexpected change makes me suspect this might not be time travel, but a parallel world. Though this is just a guess based on some scientific theories and movies I've seen, this all still feels like a dream. But it explains why the Sid didn't go to medical school and doesn't seem to understand what I'm talking about. Nope. He might still be lying to me.
Here, juice.
Sid tossed me a bottle of fresh juice into my hands. It's not made of your juices, right? Why?
You always drink juice after an all-nighter, don't you? Don't tell me you forgot that too. I made it fresh for you this morning. Don't waste it.
I stare at the juice in my hand, remembering how he used to wake up early to make juice for me.
What's wrong? Still thinking about that time travel novel?
No.
You're such a clumsy cookie. Always making me worry about you. That's my fault. I'll help you write it next time. Don't stay up all night again.
After I drank the juice Sid had made, a wave of warmth washed over me. For a moment, I felt like we were back to how close we used to be. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to class after I turn in my paper.
Why? To catch up on sleep?
No, I have something I need to investigate. Have you ever heard of Usador Town? Sid didn't answer. His expression darkened. On our way, we saw a crowd and police cars gathered in a nearby alley. Huh? What happened? Curious, I approached the crowd and overheard their conversations. It's happened again. Someone got their heart ripped out again. Ripped out? Their heart? Excuse me, what do you mean? Huh? Are you new here, miss? Everyone knows about these serial murders. I'm telling you, there's been a rash of murders in this area for the past few months. All the victims had their hearts ripped out. It's terrifying. The police are trying their best, but they haven't caught the murderer yet. Everyone's on edge. Be careful, miss. What? Isn't this just like the Heart Ripper? But there were never any serial murders like this before. Excuse me, let me through. Hey, what are you doing? Civilians can't enter the crime scene. Unlike the police in Usador Town, the officers here were strict and serious. I was completely blocked out.
Hey!
Sid grabbed my hand tightly, pulling me away from the crowd. His face was cold, but I could sense a trace of worry.
What are you doing? Stay away, it's dangerous.
Sid, this case is just like the Heart Ripper.
The Heart Ripper? What are you talking about?
The serial murders in Usador Town is the same as how my parents were killed. Their hearts were ripped out. But why here? It doesn't make sense. This parallel timeline.
What are you mumbling about? The police will handle that. Stop worrying so much and focus on your own safety. You look tired. Are you exhausted from staying up all night? I'll take you back to rest.
I ignored Sid and let go of his hand. Sorry, Sid. I need to go to the town and confirm something.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to a whole other town! I don't even know how! Do I even have the money to actually make my way there? I anxiously caught a cab by the roadside and told the driver to head towards Usador Town, guided only by my memory. My unease deepened with every passing second. I thought that if I returned a few years ago, the murder shouldn't have happened yet, and perhaps I could uncover something unexpected. But I never imagined it would first happen in the neighborhood I used to live in. He'll be fine. Stay calm. Once I get to town, I'll find the answers. I sat tensely in the back of the cab, each second dragging on like an eternity. And does Usador Town exist? When I arrived at the destination, my worst fears came true. Not the sand! What should have been a town was now nothing but sea. An endless, boundless ocean. My hands trembled as I picked up my phone, double-checking the map. No mistake. This was the place. How could this be? How could the ocean from years ago have turned into a town? The town in my memory had existed for so long, there's no way it could have disappeared into the sea. I quickly searched for information about the town on my phone, but I found nothing. Not a single result. I collapsed to my knees in despair. No, this can't be happening. Is this a parallel world? Is that why the town is gone? But that doesn't explain it. Why is it only the town and the case related to the Hot Ripper that have changed? What do I do now? Should I give up? I thought I had found a clue, but now it all vanished. Everything's back at square one. Was Sid behind this? Had he sent me here to stop my investigation? Not only did he send me back to my college days, but now he had erased the town. He erased the whole town! That just hit me! He told me not to worry about the case. Surely he knows something, right? I forced myself to stand, though my body felt like it could collapse at any moment. I hadn't slept all night, and my mind was fragile, on the edge of breaking. I need to go back and confront Sid. This is all because of him. With my body on the verge of collapse, I dragged myself back to the apartment and found Sid leaning against the door, waiting for me.
Finally back, huh? Aren't you tired? Where have you been so late?
Sid acted as though nothing had happened and treated me like normal. Seeing him so calm only fueled the fire of my anger. The town. It's gone. It turned into an ocean. Did you do that?
The town? What are you talking about? Still caught up in your sci-fi stories?
You bastard! What did you do to me? I grabbed his collar with all my strength. Don't act like you don't know. You're the Sid who dragged me into this world, right? You're the same Sid, aren't you? If you had superpowers in that world, you must have them here too. Why? Why are you stopping me from investigating? Why did you make the town disappear? Why won't you tell me anything? You've always been like this. Why do you always keep me in the dark? You know I've worked so hard just trying to find the truth. I knew I shouldn't be yelling at him like this. I wasn't even sure if he was the same Sid. But my mental state had completely shattered. I couldn't think clearly. All the emotions flooded out uncontrollably. Before I even realized it, tears were streaming down my face. Sid didn't say a word, not even trying to push me away.
Idiots. Why are you crying?
He gently wiped away my tears. I looked up and was surprised to find that he was also crying, just like me, his expression filled with genuine sadness. I was frozen to see him like this. Sid?
Damn it. I let your emotions get to me again.
Sid quickly wiped his face and returned to his usual expression.
I don't know what you're talking about, but how could I just let you suffer alone without worrying?
Suddenly, a sharp pain shot through my head. I nearly lost my balance. Sid immediately held me. The sleepless nights and immense stress were too much for me.
I told you, didn't I? Stop pushing yourself.
With that, Sid picked me up and carried me into his home. What are you doing? Put me down!
Stop being so stubborn. Do you even realize how awful you look right now? Take a hot bath and relax.
But my stinky! He gently set me down in the bathroom, where a warm bath was already drawn. I don't need...
Just listen to me. Your clothes are here. Take your time.
How do you have my clothes? Who died and made you king? I wanted to resist, but the bathroom was filled with a soothing scent that eases my mind. What's that smell? It's so relaxing. My head felt lighter and I don't feel like thinking about the case anymore. Sid's right. I'm exhausted. A bath might actually help me calm down and clear my head. I sat in the bathtub, replaying the past 2 days' events in my mind. Putting aside the case, I still can't tell if he's the same Sid. My boobs! All I know is that from the moment I met Sid at the hospital, everything turned strange. No matter what, I can't hate him. Even though I know he's hiding the fact that he has superpowers and possibly even more things I should know about. Still, I can't hate him. It's not about the bond we've built over the years. Another reason is that I don't feel like his actions were meant to harm me. My mind was flooded with confusion and pain. The most important question is, am I truly trapped here for good? Or should I just go with the flow and see this as a new beginning? Even if the town is gone, doesn't mean I have to give up on investigating. The more I thought about it, the more confused I got. And why did he cry just now? Was he really just that worried about me? Was it my imagination, or does this version of Sid seem more caring than before? Hello? I've unstinked myself! When I stepped out of the bathroom, my thoughts were still tangled, but the fatigue in my body had mostly faded. I was wearing the clothes Sid had prepared for me. His t-shirt, it even carried his scent. But isn't this a bit too big? When did he grow so tall? Sid had just come out of the kitchen. He stared at me for a moment, his ears turning a little red.
Why aren't you wearing pants?
Your pants are too big! And this t-shirt is long enough to be a dress anyway.
Whatever. It's just me here, anyway. I made food for you. Come.
I'm not hungry. Growl.
Hurry.
Okay. Sid had set the table with a feast on my favorite dishes.
Eat up. You haven't eaten all day. You must be starving.
He wore his usual poker face, but his words were full of warmth. Damn it, this is exactly why I can't bring myself to hate him. A lump formed in my throat. Come to think of it, how long has it been since we sat down and ate together? Sid, sorry, I shouldn't have yelled at you. I was just so overwhelmed.
Idiot. If I was mad, I wouldn't have cooked for you.
Sid pulled out a tissue and wiped the corner of my mouth.
How's the food?
It's delicious. I am going to make another save. I feel like this is important. Let's save here, I guess. Ask about his identity. Are you really not the one who sent me here?
No questions during meals.
Oh.
Sleep at my place tonight.
Why?
I don't want you wandering off at night, trying to find that town again. It's dangerous. I need to keep an eye on you.
I'm not going out in the middle of the night. You're overreacting.
I'm just worried. Plus, there's been a murder nearby. I don't feel good about leaving you alone. If something happened to you, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. You're my only childhood friend. Don't worry, I'll stay in another room.
Sid hardly ever said emotional stuff like that, so it caught me off guard. In the past, he'd just call me an idiot and say he was worried about me. It's hard for me to say no when he talks like this. Alright, but how long do I have to stay?
We'll see. For now, just get some rest.
Ooh, schnazzy. After dinner, I walked into the room Sid had prepared for me. Is it just me? This room feels oddly familiar. It felt like the house I used to live in. Sid and I had been in the orphanage together for years. Then, in high school, we worked part-time at Clark's detective agency and stayed at his house. It wasn't until college that we moved out. I miss those days when we lived together. Every day we went to school, came home, ate meals, and played video games. We were always together. If Sid hadn't suddenly decided to study abroad, maybe we wouldn't have drifted apart. I've always wondered if he got tired of living with me, but I never asked. After all, we were just friends. Even though we ended up working together years later, I felt like there was some kind of distance between us. That said, in this timeline, Sid didn't leave me. That's the only good thing about this time traveling. Maybe, just maybe I could use this chance to go back to the way we were. No, what am I thinking? This isn't a time for that. What if I start falling for Sid? I won't want to go back. Not that I have any idea how to get back to my original world anyway. The more I thought about it, the more memories of Sid flooded my mind. I couldn't sleep at all. I should go get a glass of water. When I walked into the living room, I found Sid sleeping on the couch. Why is he sleeping in the living room? He's got his own room. Does he think I'll sneak out? Here he is, always lecturing me about not taking care of myself, and he can't even properly cover himself with a blanket. I recovered him with the blanket, then couldn't help but glance at his sleeping face. I've seen his face for over 10 years. Why does it still look so handsome? I couldn't resist lightly touching his cheek, his nose, his lips. What's wrong with me? This feels so strange. My heart began to race faster and faster. Suddenly, Sid opened his eyes. Die, hello, my God, what the fuck? Sid, sorry, I just...
Is this a dream?
Huh?
You act so aggressive. It must be a dream, right?
Sid pulled my head closer. Our lips were pressed together.
If it's a dream, then I have no reason to hold back anymore.
Oh, come on! Well, that's the way to start chapter 3. Oh my god. Sid and I were kissing. Sid. His lips pressed harder, kisses growing fiercer. My lips parted under his intensity, his warm tongue weaving with mine, stealing my breath. For the first time, my childhood friend of over a decade and I crossed the forbidden line. This isn't how we're supposed to be! Sid pulled me onto the couch, his arms wrapping tightly around me, his kisses relentless. Sid! I can't breathe! His gaze met mine, clouded with raw desire, like a beast finally unleashed. Why are you kissing me?
What kind of question is that? Because I love you.
Huh? Sid loves me? Okay. Well, okay, I understand why my heart is still the way it is. It's because I was sent into another world. Doesn't mean that, like, everything that happened in the previous routes did not happen. So, yeah. Ah! My heart is acting up now. Oh, this is bad. My body is burning. My heart aches. Oh, touch me, Sid. Oh, touch me. I'm sorry. No, why did I say that?
So bold. This must be a dream.
Oh no, he's going to think it's the wet dream and do everything he wants. Sid, when did you start liking me? He froze, eyes widening in shock, as if struck by a sudden realization.
Wait. This isn't a dream.
I was trying to tell you! What? The next second, an overwhelming wave of sleepiness crashed over me, and I passed out on the couch. Coward! The next morning, I jolted awake, literally springing up from the bed. The hell happened? I rushed to the full-length mirror and lifted my pajamas. Faint kiss marks dotted my skin, setting my mind into a spiral. No way, if they were there from last night, they'd still be red. But it's not like they're exactly gone either. I brushed over the faint marks, and the feeling was too real. I definitely wasn't dreaming. This is insane. Getting dragged into some parallel world was confusing enough, and now this? Sid White Knight, you bastard! Why is his name White Knight? You bastard! You're driving me insane. I am not letting him off until he spills everything. Why is his name White Knight? God fucking damn it! It could have been anything else. Fuming, I stormed towards the door, but the memory of how close we were last night stopped me cold. I actually did that with my childhood friend. He even said he loves me. My heart is such a mess. Nope, too embarrassing. I can't even face him right now. Maybe I'll just sneak home, cool off, and figure this out. So I scrapped the idea of confronting him and chose to quietly creep out of his house. But as I reached for the front door, a lazy voice called out.
Where do you think you're going without pants?
Gag! I turned around to see Sid calmly sipping coffee at the dining table, acting like nothing had happened. Pants? Right, I'm still in this t-shirt.
Can't take my eyes off you for a second, huh? Or are you trying to become the neighborhood streaker?
Oh, fuck you!
I made breakfast. Come eat.
He tilted his chin towards the breakfast spread on the table. How is this guy acting so normal? Suspicious, I sat down at the table, examining his expression. Said, about last night on the couch.
The couch?
Yeah, didn't you sleep there last night? And then
What are
we...
you talking about? I slept in my room.
God, you are a terrible liar. I woke up there. Huh?
Did you have some weird dream again?
My guy, the marks are still on my body. I'm sure it wasn't a dream. Is he lying, pretending like nothing happened? You really didn't sleep on the couch?
Nope.
That means you slept in the same room as I did. He's answering so naturally. Could he think it was a dream? Either way, it dodges the awkwardness. But so frustrating. Why am I the only one freaking out? Whether it was a dream or not, his clueless act makes me want to punch him. I glared at him while shoveling his stupidly delicious breakfast into my mouth. Damn it, why does this food have to be this good?
There is no classes today. What's your plan?
You! Sid changed the subject, his eyes unreadable. I'm heading to the detective agency. Honestly, I feel like you're hiding something. If you won't tell me, I'll find out myself.
Oh? Need me to tag along? In case you get lost or something?
Sid flashed a teasing grin. Lost? You think I'm like someone who's barely at the agency?
No rules say I have to be at the agency to get work done. You know my style, don't you?
I couldn't argue. Sid's efficiency was unreal. His record was closing a case in half a day. Anyway, no thanks. I'll go alone. After last night, being alone with him is way too awkward.
Cool.
Hey, Sid, where's my pants? You, got something to tell me? I mean, is there something important you've been meaning to say?
Like what? No clue what you're on about. If you got a question, just ask.
Do you like me? How am I supposed to say that out loud? Just say it! I shot him a sulky glare.
Well, there's one thing I should tell you.
Really? What? Is he gonna confess?
It's just, when you're mad, you look like a pufferfish.
Get fucked, Sid!
That's it.
I am going to kill this guy!
Oh wow, now you really look like one.
Go to hell! You're the pufferfish! Your whole family's a pufferfish! And damn you, you stupid Sid! I'm going home! With or without my pants!
Put on pants before you leave.
No! Shut up! In the end, I reluctantly threw on my clothes and stormed out. Damn, Sid. I'll just pretend last night was a dream. I'm so mad! Oh, Sid's perspective. Cool. Once confirmed Lion had made it home, the tension-gripping Sid released, and he nearly slid out of his chair.
Damn it. I'm losing my mind. She definitely remembers last night.
Yeah, you're terrible at hiding evidence. Memories of intimate moments flooded back, quickening Sid's breathing, his face flushing.
What the hell was wrong with me last night? Was my brain broken, thinking it was a dream? Doing that to her? Ugh, damn it. Just because she acted so submissive, I let my guard down. Even when her emotions influenced me, I never lost control like this. I've always had solid self-control, not like that lovesick tentacle freak or that bipolar idiot. And definitely not like those trashy lesser beings. Could this be a side effect of bringing her into this world? Damn it. No matter what, I have to hold back. I can't take advantage of her situation, even if she wants it. Though, she was really cute last night, calling my name as she.
The memory of last night reignited his desire. Sid felt a surge of desire, even the urge to touch himself.
No, Sid, remember who you are. Damn it. Next time she comes, I'm locking the door and staying in my room.
Okay, sure. Outside the detective agency, the usual notice hung on the door. Boss is out, closed temporarily. I knew it. Even in a parallel world, some things never change. But this works out perfectly. With Clark gone, it's easier for me to grab the info I need. My target today, Clark's favor ledger. Despite Clark's usual slacker vibe, he's a cunning, ruthless guy. Everyone, big or small, owes him favors, and he knows exactly when to cash them in. I'll use that ledger to make the police officer spill details on the murder case. Quick and done. As I reached for the door, footsteps echoed behind me. I turned to see a group of thugs rounding the corridor's corner. A bad feeling hit me, but I wasn't surprised. Seriously, don't tell me they're here for revenge on Clark. Well, if it ain't Clark's little princess. So, Clark ain't in again, huh? Why is he never around when our boss wants a word with him? Princess my ass! I'm terribly sorry. Looks like my boss is causing trouble for y'all again. Is there anything I can help with? Hell, Sure. The lead thug flicked his cigarette on the ground, provocatively crushing it underfoot. Princess, come quietly with us and be our little hostage. Quietly? What kind of cliche nonsense is this? I don't have time to play games with thugs. No sooner said than done. I grabbed the fire extinguisher by the door. You're the one who's gotta be quiet! I sprayed the... Why spray it? Why spray it? I sprayed the fire extinguisher full blast at the thugs. Grr! While they flailed in chaos, I didn't hesitate to bash them with the extinguisher. Seriously, even in a parallel world, I have to deal with this crap? The thugs' screams echoed as I used the fire extinguisher's mist to temporarily block their vision, giving me the upper hand. It wasn't my first time in this mess. Clark was always dragging me into his problems. I took down a few, but another wave of thugs charged in. How many of you showed up? Annoying bastards. Kind Clark, not Klaus. Too much trouble for once. Clark, get your ass out here! Just as I braced for another fight, several thugs flew backward, and the rest toppled like dominoes. Huh? Could it be... A familiar figure, hands in pockets, strolled out from the corridor's corner. Swift and precise, he took down the thugs like a whirlwind, leaving them sprawled on the ground.
Bunch of trash. Banished them all to the black hole.
Sid?
Idiot. With that many of them, why didn't you run? I knew something like this would happen.
Sid stepped over the thugs and approached me.
Fire extinguisher. Smart choice, but next time just run.
He glanced at my knees, his brows furrowing, his expression darkening.
You scraped yourself.
He grabbed my wrist, his grip too firm to shake off.
Come with me.
What? Okay. Chapter 4. Alright then. Sid kicked open the detective agency's door and tugged me towards the couch.
Sit.
No need. Ignoring my protest, he deftly opened the first aid kit, pulling out antiseptic and bandages. Sid's face was grim. He was always like this, whenever I got hurt, big or small. He turned quieter than usual. At times like this, no matter what I said, he wouldn't listen, as if I'd crossed some invisible line of his. Say nothing.
Does it hurt? Don't hold it in. You don't have to hide how you feel from me. I already know.
Why do you always say things like that? Like you know everything I'm feeling. After all, I can feel what you feel. It's my privilege. I suddenly recall what he told me last night. Huh? No way, really? No, this can't be right. Even with a superpower, there's no way he could do that.
You've always liked doing reckless things and making me worry.
Did I?
Do you really want me to list them all? I can give you exact dates and times, down to the hour, minute, and second of every incident. I just don't want you to die of embarrassment.
He continued tending to my wound with care, every word showing just how well he knew me. And I knew he wasn't joking.
The first time, 9 days after we met at the orphanage, 2:52 p.m., a boy in a cap mocked you. You fought him and ended up with scrapes on your arm and knee. Second time, March 17th, 10:26 a.m., on the elementary school playground. You fell trying to buy ice cream. The third time, August 8th, 12:0006 p.m., you rushed to save a puppy from some older kids and get a bruise on your forehead. The fourth time...
I clapped my hand over his mouth. Okay, I'm not arguing, just stop already. What is this guy made of? A robot? He remembers better than I do. Sid didn't rush to push my hand away and kept talking.
Be good. Don't make me worry. Do whatever you want, but don't get hurt. If you do, I'll kick the crap out of whatever caused it.
Kick the crap out of... Hey, remember, the first time you said that, you actually scared me. In high school, I got into a fight with some thugs and you found out. The next day, they were all in the hospital, badly injured. When I found you, you were standing in the middle of it all, silent, covered in blood. Do you know how freaked out I was?
I know. You almost cried. And that blood? None of it was mine. I wasn't even scratched. But you still dragged me to the nurse's office, sobbing, insisting on checking if I was hurt.
Oh my god, pretty sure I got him into more trouble than he needed. As Sid spoke, his expression softened, the corners of his mouth curving slightly.
That was the first time in my life someone cried for me like that. I don't like seeing you cry. It hurts. But at the same time, I want you to cry only in front of me.
He looked up at me, his expression serious. An intense emotion surged inside me, but the words caught in my throat. Sid,
All right, all done.
Before I could finish, he snapped the first aid kit shut and stood up.
Didn't you say you were looking for clues? Get to it. Don't waste time.
Yeah. Speaking of which, weren't you against me investigating the Heart Ripper case? What changed your mind?
You wouldn't listen anyway. It's not like I just met you. No matter what world you're in, you'll do it anyway. So I might as well stay close and watch over you.
No matter what world? What's that mean?
Nothing. I'm gonna deal with those thugs. If you need help or finishing up, let me know.
Wait! He's always like this, saying things halfway and then dropping it. What's he even here for? Did he know those thugs would show up? Whatever, forget him. I'll head to Clark's desk and find the favor ledger. I walked over to Clark's chaotic desk. He always knew exactly where to find things in his mess. Anyone else would be completely lost. I'm not just anyone, though. I've worked with him for years. I know him well. The less obvious the spot, the more likely it is to be there. Try to find the favor ledger at Clark's desk. Let's look at a stack of papers. A jumble of case files and even a supermarket receipt. God. I searched carefully, trying not to disturb the organized chaos. Strange, it's not here. Photo frame. The photo showed me and Clark taking on my first day working part-time at the agency. I had an identical one at home. Unlike the other items, its frame gleamed, clearly polished regularly. Even in this parallel world, Clark treasures this photo. I miss those days. Clark rejected me so many times before letting me work here. The pen. The first birthday gift I gave to Clark. In the original world, he always kept it close. Strange. Did he forget it here? I'm guessing this is the ledger? I scoured nearly every corner, but still couldn't find the favor ledger. Where else could it be? If I were Clark, where would I hide it? Something caught my eye under the table leg. Wait, no way. I tugged out what was propping up the table, a plain dented notebook. I opened the unremarkable notebook and found a meticulously detailed list of different people's dirt, complete with the locations of the corresponding evidence. This is it! To use such an important thing as a table leg, it definitely is hidden in plain sight. That's just so Clark. Perfect. I'll use this to convince the officer to share case details.
Found it?
Yeah! You walk without a sound! Are you a ninja or a ghost?
Neither. Is that Clark's favorite ledger? Nice find. Planning to blackmail the chief officer for case info?
What? You read minds too?
Let's go. To the police station.
Wait, you're coming? Why? Afraid I'll uncover proof you're the villain who dragged me into this parallel world? I teased Sid, and he actually played along with a soft chuckle.
Yeah, I'm shaking.
You!
Fine. If you don't want me along, I'll head home and nap.
He feigned walking away, but seeing the look on my face, like I wanted to swat him, made him grin and turn back.
Just kidding. If the chief officer clams up even with the ledger, I can help loosen his tongue another way. Don't worry. I'll just watch from the sidelines. Let's go.
Whatever. The police station. As expected, the chief officer, who'd initially refused to meet us, flashed a wide grin the moment he heard about the dirt in Clark's ledger. He ushered me and Sid into his office. Maybe it was my imagination, but he seemed to avoid meeting Sid's gaze. Didn't expect you two to be Clark's trusted employees. It's an honor to meet you. Sid sat silently beside me, eyes closed, hands stuffed in his pockets. Chief, let's cut to small talk. I'm here about the serial murder case, the one where the victims had their hearts ripped out. I want every detail, no matter how small. This case matters to me, so I hope you'll share everything you can. Oh, well, even if you're Clark's people, I can't just hand details to civilians. All I'm asking is to take a look, but if you refuse, your secrets might find their way to the public. But... Fine. You can look, but you can't take it with you. The chief stood, grabbed the file from his desk, and set it in front of me. As I reached for it, a chilling thought hit me. What if the victims were those survivors from the hospital? If they were, how could I face Sid? My fingers froze above the file's cover, hesitating to lift it. Sid must have noticed my pause. He flipped it open and spread the contents across the table. Wait! He nodded and reassured me to watch. Relief watched over me as I scanned the file. None of the victims matched the hospital survivors. I exhaled quietly. All right. As I studied the document, the chief began explaining the case. As you can see, there are 4 victims. All had their hearts removed. No other wounds. It was the sole cause of death. Our investigation found no connections between the victims. Their social circles were clean, with no clear reason for being targeted. So, we've been treating these as random killings. Any leads, or are you still grasping in the dark? We have something. We even caught a suspect. What? Well, not exactly caught. The suspects in the first 3 cases all committed suicide. The police responded to suicide reports, only to find they were the killers. We found the victims' hearts in their rooms, along with disturbing drawings suggesting severe mental instability. The chief laid out photos of the suspects' rooms on the desk. The walls were plastered with bizarre, hand-drawn sketches, as if their minds were severely corrupted. We discovered these individuals had all consumed some kind of strange fruit. It triggered a mental breakdown and an urge to consume hearts. In one suspect's room, the heart we found was half-eaten. God, that's disgusting. This isn't normal human behavior. Sure, there have been cannibalistic serial killers before, but these drawings, this madness, it feels supernatural. Could the cases in this town and my parents' case be linked to something like this? But this is a parallel world. Can I trust the truth there? Could it be distorted somehow? Given the bizarre nature of these events, and with the 4th killer still at large, we couldn't release these findings to the public just yet. Internally, we're calling the killer's condition heart hunger syndrome. We're still investigating the fruit's origin. This is shocking. Almost hard to believe. But what surprises me most is that the police are buying into supernatural explanations. Shouldn't you be more skeptical? The chief looked momentarily stunned before his face settled back into a serious expression. Sometimes you have to accept things we don't understand. Otherwise, we'll never find the truth. I see. Is it just me or does something feel off? So, that's where our investigation stands. Satisfied? I understand. Can you contact me if there's any updates? I jotted down my phone number and handed it to the chief. You asked for way too much, kid. I waved Clark's favor ledger in front of him. Fine. I'll let you know when we have something. Walk out of the police station. Unease nodded at me. My mind churned with fragmented clues.
So, did you get the answers you were after?
Well, something's off. I can't quite piece it together. Is it really that simple?
Simple? Maybe you're overthinking it. Some things are just straightforward, even if they're hard to explain.
This guy makes it sound so easy. I wonder if the case ties to something supernatural. Those mind-warping paintings, the fruit, that heart hunger syndrome. It's all a bit much. No, actually, being yanked into a parallel world and everything at the hospital was already wild enough. At first, I thought Sid dragged me here to stop my investigations. But if that's true, why drop me in a world with similar cases? Where did the people he sent off at the hospital go? What's his link to the Heart Ripper? I glanced at the person before me. Sid, or maybe not the Sid from that world. What's he trying to tell me? Or is something even more complicated going on? After last night, I'm barely holding it together. He's all I can think about. Suddenly, Sid reached out, patting my head with a soft smile. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just thought you needed a little head pat.
My jumbled thoughts scattered in an instant. Why are you always like this?
Was I wrong? You seem a bit less tense now. I don't know what's swirling in that head of yours, but if you can't sort it out, maybe let it rest for a bit.
He kept ruffling my hair gently, and it felt comforting and warm. Fine.
You know, I think you're really tough.
What?
After seeing you so shaken last night, I didn't expect you to bounce back so fast. And I thought you'd shut me out. You said it was me who brought you to this world. Me who stopped your investigation. Yet you're still talking to me.
Sid's face stayed stoic, but his tone held a trace of self-mockery.
Hey, how are you so strong?
Because you made me feel safe. Stopping only makes me feel more restless. You make me feel safe. Because, no matter what, you make me feel safe. Even if you, or well, the parallel world you, brought me here. I just feel at ease with you around.
You really think that?
Yeah, and thanks for looking out for me yesterday and for cooking.
Hey, if you uncover the truth, what'll you do?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll keep being a detective or slowly figure out what I really want. But first, I need to find a way back to my original world.
I see.
You know, that case didn't just take my parents. It also caused me to lose all my memories before it happened. I don't even know who I am and I've been so lost. Actually, I think that's like the last piece of us. Like, the fact that we've actually forgotten everything ever since then. Like, yes, we can chalk it up to trauma, but also, like, I feel like there's probably something supernatural at play there. That's why I have to uncover the truth behind their deaths. It's the only way I can move forward.
I get it. But even without those memories, you're still you. And look, you're doing fine now, aren't you? Why cling to the past? I just hope you find a truth that sets you free from all this. I want you to stop being chained to it. But nothing I say will stop you anyway.
Sid pinched my cheek. What about you, Sid? What do you want to do?
Me?
You probably won't believe this, but in that other world, you became a doctor. That you studied medicine abroad. So Sid, do you actually want to be a doctor?
Idiots? Of course not.
Then why'd you suddenly say you were going to study medics after high school?
That's because I had something important to deal with and had to leave for a bit. But then I realized I'd rather stay by your side. If what you're saying is true, the me and that other world must regret it a lot.
You mean the me? You mean the you that is you now?
Because he left an idiot alone with no one to look after her and watched her get taken by someone else.
At least 4 times. What you say?
Nothing.
That idiot's me, ain't it? Sid smiled at me. Stupid Sid! I don't need anyone to take care of me!
Anyway, don't worry about me. Just know I'm not leaving you. Forget the me from that other world. He's an idiot too.
No way! I'm not forgetting. No matter which world, Sid is Sid. It wouldn't be complete, even if I forgot just one of you. By the way, you in this world, these past few days, you've been more emotional than usual. Even a bit clingy. What's up? Are you scared I'd hate you? Worried your childhood friend will dump you? Relax, Sid. I'm responsible. I'll never dump you. No matter what you become or what you do, I'll always be there for you. Or do you actually have a crush on... He flicked my forehead. That hurts! What's your problem, you idiot?
Stop talking nonsense. Is your brain broken? I'm hungry. Let's go eat.
Fine, let's eat, but what's that heavy flick for? Are you trying to kill me?
That was light. Is your forehead made of glass?
Yes, there's nothing in there. It's just glass. You think that's a brain, but no, it's just glass. Someone replace my brain with just glass. Don't run, get back here. Lion. Huh? Who's calling me? A sudden rush of static, like ocean waves, flooded my mind. A faint, almost imperceptible dampness brushed against my skin. It's him again, isn't it? It's okay. Wait for me. I'll come for you. Soon. That voice is...
Hey. Hey?
Sid stood before me, his hands gently resting on my shoulders. The noise in my head and the strange sensation on my skin vanished as I snapped back to reality.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. Why don't you tell him what it was?
Are you too tired? If you don't feel like eating, I can take you home.
A flicker of concern crossed Sid's usually calm and composed face. Maybe I didn't sleep well last night. Just exhausted, probably. I keep having to remind myself that every time I go through another playthrough of this, that she wouldn't remember the things that I remember. That Dane is an absolute monster. I'm fine. Let's go eat.
All right.
After the meal, we wandered the streets, chatting like we always do. This feels just like high school. If Sid never went to med school, would our days still be like this? If I didn't have to investigate cases, could I just enjoy this moment? A crepe cart caught my eye. Oh, crepes! Hey Sid, remember? We used to eat these all the time after school.
Yeah, and someone always left the bad parts for me.
No way, I just wanted you to try them.
Want one? I'll get it.
You're that gentle?
When am I not?
Sid bought my favorite flavor crepe and handed it to me, just like old times. Oh, thanks.
Eat up. If it's not enough, I'll get you another.
He stepped closer, reaching out to wipe a dab of cream from the corner of my mouth.
How old are you now? Still getting cream all over your face?
Sid used to do this all the time, but this time I was caught off guard. My face flushed uncontrollably. What's wrong with me? Why is my heart racing like this?
Are you okay?
Fine. Is it because of last night? His sleepwalking confession, or what happened between us? Sid, my thoughts spiraled, and in a rush of heat, I blurted out, "What are we right now?" What am I even asking? Sid froze to my sudden question, still wiping my mouth, hovering in midair. No. The chapter seemed to be moving a lot faster than previous ones. Anomaly Variable Observation Report, page 46. Today I experienced her emotions for the first time. Human planet year, X. December 16th, 15, 14, 16. Rainfall, 40 millimeters. The variable entity slipped out of the orphanage. Her expression unusually calm. Her excitement index dropped by 80% compared to baseline. Cause unknown. I followed the variable to a park named Felix Park. This was where the variable's parents' incident occurred. I observed as the variable sat alone inside the purple, arch-shaped playground structure. Why go in? Human behavior truly makes no sense. It was highly likely she felt unease and helplessness due to memory loss, extracted by the supreme beings. Wait, so it was extracted by either Dane or G-Sharp? The most logical conclusion. She was forcing herself to remember, to prevent forgetting the incident and her parents' existence. Foolish and meaningless. 5 minutes later, the variable entered a crying state. Suddenly, warm liquid streamed from my eye sockets, what humans call tears. Among my kind, this was an anomaly with a 0.000, well, that many zeros, 1% probability. A sharp, indescribable twisting pain gripped my heart. My breathing quickened, what humans term sadness. I seemed to be experiencing the same emotion as the variable. Impossible. Incomprehensible. Unprecedented. The variable's influence appears greater than anticipated. Very dangerous. Immediate action required. Dangerous. Extremely threatening. She must be eliminated. Immediately. At that moment, my mind glitched. A new thought surfaced. I do not want the variable to get wet. That was the first time in my life someone cried for me like that. The variable showed a surprised expression. Sid? She called my name, and something indescribable stirred within me. I actually performed an act of concern. No, this is merely her emotions affecting me, unrelated to myself. Beings like me are incapable of generating emotions or sensory responses. Adjusting approach, intensify observation, reduce her threat level. This was a critical record. It must never be erased. Sid's hand froze in midair, as if trying to grasp something, then slowly dropped. His gaze drifted, eyelids heavy, lost in serious thought. I had almost never seen that expression on his face. The atmosphere became awkward because of my question. The sweet scent of crepes, lingering in the air, now felt out of place. I shouldn't have asked.
We're childhood friends.
Huh? That should have been the expected answer, but my heart felt a faint emptiness.
We've always been, still are, and always will be.
He didn't finish the sentence and cleared his throat.
It's getting dark. Looks like rain. Let's go home.
I stood still, watching his back. Why? Why do I feel so complicated right now? We're childhood friends. He's not wrong. But is that all we are? His care, his touch, it's more than just childhood friends. Why did he kiss me? Why did he say he loves me? I asked him, why did you say you loved me last night? My face flushed. I blurted it out without thinking, my tone tinged with frustration. Sid's back stiffened, but he quickly turned around with his usual calm expression.
Last night? Didn't I say I was sleeping in my room?
My guy, I was sleeping in your room and you weren't there.
You must be remembering it wrong.
I vividly remembered. Last night wasn't a dream. My body still recalls his touch. It was real. Why won't he admit it? Why does he stay by my side if it was a mistake? We stood in silence, eyes locked, not a word between us. Sid always felt so close, yet every time I reached out for him, he slipped away. Whether it was the Sid who brought me to this world or the quiet one standing before me now. A drizzle began to fall, but I didn't get wet, for Sid had already put his umbrella over my head without me even noticing. Just like every year when I visited the place when my parents died, he appeared with an umbrella, saying nothing, silently by my side. Should I keep holding on to this familiar sense of comfort or break through the wall between us? No. He was the one who crossed that line first. If he hadn't treated me this way, my heart wouldn't be wavering like this.
Hey, you'll catch a cold. Let me take you home.
You... Coward!
What?
The anger inside me kept growing, and Sid looked stunned. Damn it, no matter which world he's from, he's always the same, making decisions alone, hiding everything, and I actually thought he could fix our relationship in this world. I am such an idiot. I turned and ran, leaving everything behind.
Hey, stop. You'll get wet.
Sid chased after me, stubbornly keeping the umbrella over my head. Go away, you jerk! Coward! You have no right to tell me what to do!
Jerk,
Sid was at a loss for words, but still followed closely behind.
What kind of jerk shields you from the rain? Stop being so stubborn.
Says who? You're the jerk!
You dummy. If you catch a cold, I'm not taking care of you.
Are you cursing me to get sick?
Ew. Hey, I'll never leave you.
Who said I'd stay with you forever? Don't flatter yourself! The more I ran, the harder he chased. The sound of the rain drowned out our voices. And I'm gonna catch a cold. We ran all the way back to our apartment building.
Don't run on the stairs. You'll slip.
And I immediately slipped.
Hey,
I ignored him and rushed into my place, slamming the door shut.
Idiot.
You know, I am still surprised that I have a switch-shaped TV in my home. After getting home, I took a quick hot shower, but I still couldn't calm down. Also, again, how do I have a slide? Then I noticed several unread messages on my phone. Did you get wet? I already checked before you went inside, but just in case. Take a hot shower and don't catch a cold. Remember to dry your hair or you'll get sick. Are you still mad? Don't get mad. You'll get wrinkles. Oh, fuck you! I really want to block him. Ignore the last message. Sorry. Perfect timing. 1 second later and I would have blocked him. I swear, he reads minds. Hungry? Want me to grab you some food or I could come over and cook? I know you're hungry, even if you don't reply. I stocked your fridge and shelves with your favorite snacks and drinks of a few days ago, but you should eat something warm. Just got you some hot food. Left you at your door. Don't worry. I'm not there. Go grab it. not taking it! No way I'm falling for his food trap! I am totally going to fall for his food trap, though! Seriously, when did he sneak in and stalk my fridge and shelves? I opened the fridge and pantry, and everything was organized with almost obsessive precision. Oh, my favorites. Damn it! How does he know me so well? The more I stared, the hungrier I got. Finally, I caved, opened the door, and grabbed the food he left. It smells so good. He even nailed exactly what I was craving. Damn it. Oh, his perspective. Sid's lips curved into a smirk as he heard the door creak open and the rustle of plastic bags. Sensing Lion's hunger melt into satisfaction, he let out a soft chuckle.
Knew it. The idiot was starving. Her hunger faded so fast. She must have eaten in a rush. Good thing I included some digestive tea in the bag.
Oh no, I'm going to shit everywhere. Even without using any powers, he could feel the emotions flowing through Lion. Sid leaned against the wall, savoring this unique connection. A connection that even Dane, the original owner of her heart, could never have.
This feeling, it's incredible. Knowing her presence, her every emotion.
Oh no, he felt it every time I got horny. Oh my god, bro is the ultimate cuck. Every single time in the first 4 rounds, he could felt whenever we got real. Oh no, Sid.
I brought her here so I could always feel her. Protect her.
Freak.
This distance, it's perfect, but...
What are we now? You coward!
Coward, huh? If anyone else dared call me that, I'd have flung them into a black hole 100,000 times over. But she's right. It's all my fault. Damn it. When she looks at me, her heart rate spikes, her temperature rises, her hormones surge, her desire. Objectively speaking, she definitely feels something more than childhood friendship. But it could be because of the heart. I should be happy about that, but...
Sid clenched his fist, knuckles whitening. His face showed a rare flicker of frustration.
Once we cross that line, we can never go back to being just childhood friends. This bond, one only I can have. Pathetic. Letting these emotions I shouldn't have sway me. As an observer, I'm scared of losing something so fragile. But no matter what, I'll protect her.
Feeling her joy and satisfaction after her meal, Sid's heart warmed. He imagined her happily eating and couldn't help but smile.
She's so easily satisfied. I'm such an idiot. Whatever. Now that she's here, no one else can touch her. Though that guy, Dane, he's a real pain. Even trickier than In. It's all his fault. Using Clark to drag her into that town. Cutting off our connection. If he dares step into this timeline.
Images of Dane with her across countless timelines surged into Sid's mind, each one showing Dane taking her away. His face twisted, suppressed emotions flooding out.
No.
As Sid's anger surged, the room began to twist as if being drawn into a dark vortex. A strange chessboard on the table crashed onto the floor, pieces scattering.
I'll erase him from her life, just like those foul creatures who hurt her, unworthy of breathing the same air as her.
Sid crushed a few chess pieces in his hand. Black smoke curled from the shards, like souls dissolving into air.
Meaningless souls have no reason to exist. No matter the timeline, she belongs to me. Only I can protect her, even if it's just as her childhood friend. I won't let anyone take her away.
Oh, sick. The next day, I went to university alone, without waiting for Sid. I decided to set my feelings aside and focus on finding the truth. I can't let him lead me by the nose and affect my emotions anymore. I even wonder if he's using this to distract me from my investigation, making me feel like I'm paranoid. I shook my head and opened my notebook with determination. First, I need to organize the clues, try to find the truth, then I'll figure out how to return to my original timeline. I tried writing down the details of the Heart Ripper cases from both timelines and comparing them for any similarities. First, in my original timeline, the Heart Ripper's cases only happened in Usador, except for my parents' case. But here, Usador doesn't even exist. The cases started earlier and are concentrated around here instead. In both timelines, the victims all died with their hearts ripped out. The biggest difference is that here, the police have already found the culprits, who then committed suicide. The mysterious cause is poisoning from consuming some mysterious fruit, leading to hallucinations, a craving for hearts, and the unnatural power to rip hearts out with bare hands. I believe what's been uncovered here is related to my original world in some way. It might even be very close to the truth. Based on the photos the chief officer showed me, these culprits looked mentally deranged and not quite human, matching the descriptions from survivors in the original timeline. But there's one thing I still don't understand. If my parents' case is connected to these Heart Ripper cases, why didn't they take my heart? And why did these fruits only appear after so many years? Could someone have spread the fruits to trigger the cases? And considering Sid's superpowers, these cases likely involve something supernatural. A cult, maybe? As for Sid in the original world, I don't think he's the culprit. He felt more like he was punishing those people. But weren't those people supposed to be survivors? I recall the scene at the hospital where those people were sucked into a black hole. Or maybe he sent them into another timeline, like me. To protect them? Thinking that, I let out a sigh of relief. Even if it was just a theory, I wanted to believe Sid was saving people, not harming them. Though, I'm still angry about all the secrets he's keeping from me in both timelines. Nope. Stop thinking about him. What else needs sorting out? And the voice I heard yesterday sounded very familiar. It was Dane. I couldn't place it, but for some reason, it reminded me of Dane. Called it! But the town doesn't exist in this timeline, or could he be here somehow? One thing I'm sure of, Dane isn't an ordinary human either. That day at the hospital, I clearly saw something like tentacles growing from Dane. Dane, could he be connected to the Heart Ripper's case too? Yes, he's the reason behind it. He and Sid seem to know each other. If that voice was his, does that mean he knows how to bring me back? As I wrestled with my thoughts, a new message popped up on my phone. How the fuck? Hey, are you there? Huh? It was definitely his number, with the same profile picture. Dane, how could he be sending me pictures in this timeline? Wait, in this timeline? I'm still a college student. I haven't even met him yet. So this is the Dane from my original timeline. This is insane. What's going on? Should I reply? No! Maybe I shouldn't. Something feels off. And after a long time, no new messages came. Yes! I put my phone down in frustration. Just then, a few girls from my department approached me. Hey, Lion, do you have any plans after class today? After class? What's up? Well, we're having a mixer, and we're short of one girl. Are you interested? Huh? Yeah, I heard the guys coming over are really hot. You in? You're single, right? It's a perfect chance, or just come make new friends. Mixer. I'm not interested. No. Now's not the time. I was never into this kind of stuff anyway. Sorry, mixers aren't really my thing. You should ask someone else. Oh, that's such a shame. Are you sure? You'd be perfect. You're so cute. You'd be totally popular. Yeah, come on, join us. Even if you say that. I gave an awkward smile, but the girls only pressed harder. At that moment, Sid strolled into the lecture hall. His eyes flicked towards me, then away, like I was a stranger. He plopped into a seat far off and started napping. This guy. Yesterday's anger bubbled up, mixing with a sense of defiance. My irritation surged. I decided to provoke him. It was childish, I know, but I couldn't help it. If you're gonna act like you don't care, then neither will I. I turned to the girls with a bright smile, raising my voice. You know what? I I changed my mind. I'm in. It'll be fun to meet new people. Why did I change my mind? I didn't want to go. God freaking damn it. Really? Awesome. We'll text you the time and place. I snuck a glance at Sid, only to find him still sleeping like a log. Keep sleeping, you jerk. I'm not coming home tonight. Let's see what you do unless he's one of the guys that are invited there. Which leads me to even more questions. I'm ignoring your calls and texts. Let's see if you'll finally admit what happened last night. Why am I the way that I am? God damn it, Orly! Why are you the way that you are? Following the girl's text, I arrive at a movie theater near campus. The girls buzz with excitement, eagerly waiting for the guys. I try to relax to get in the mood. Don't overthink it, just make new friends and stop thinking about Sid. But then, I fucking knew it! Why are you here? Ah!
Why can't I be here? Is there a law against me joining a mixer?
He grinned mischievously, like he planned this all along. Oh, you jerk! You're totally here to mess with me! Ignoring everyone's shocked states, I grabbed his collar and shook him. Sid just laughed harder. Wow, you two are already so close. See, I told you mixers are great for meeting someone you click with. I want to strangle him, like romantically. I want to strangle him with all the love and desire in the world. I want him to breathe his last breath for me. I want to see the light in his eyes extinguish in a bout of desire. That's what I want. Click with who? We've already paired everyone up. Here's the movie ticket. Enjoy, love. The girl shoved a ticket into my hand and disappeared into the theater with the others, leaving me awkwardly alone with Sid. Love your ass!
You're gonna rip my shirt, miss?
Yes! And I'm going to take you right here, right now, not in the cinema, no! Right in front of the concession stands. I'm going to make sure that the cashiers watch. I'm going to make sure that all these random passers-by watches as I rail you into oblivion. You.
Don't be mad. Let's go in and watch the movie.
He grabbed my hand on his collar and held it tightly, leading me towards the theater. I tried to yank free, but his grip tightened.
Be good. We'll talk after the movie, okay? I'll answer your questions. About us.
Oh, now you'll answer it, you prick! He pulled me closer, placing his other hand on the back of my head, his voice a low whisper in my ear.
I know you did this to rile me up. And guess what? It worked. I'd go crazy seeing you with another guy. I might even use those superpowers to wipe out anyone who looks at you. Happy now?
I think I came a little. His icy gaze stunned me, but his expression quickly softened.
Just kidding. Come on, the movie's starting.
Oh my god. Oh, here's chapter 6. I'm definitely getting railed in the theater, aren't I? This seems like the prime location to get my guts rearranged. Like, I just have a feeling. I sat with Sid in the middle of the theater. Why are they using the sex soundtrack? Why are they using the soundtrack? I feel like I'm actually going to get my guts rearranged in front of my classmates. Damn it, I'd let him drag me along again. Wait, was this his plan all along? Now that I think about it, it's possible. Well, I'm already here. Maybe because it wasn't peak hours, the theater was empty. Except for us. Could this movie be so boring no one wants to watch it? Oh my god. It's one of the movies people only go to get frisky in their theaters, isn't it? So it's kinda nice having the whole place to ourselves. I sneaked a glance at Sid, feeling oddly nervous for some reason.
Focus on the movie.
Okay. It's fantasy romance. I remember Sid always falls asleep during rom-coms. The theater lights dimmed, and the story began with the music. The heroine was a princess imprisoned in a tower due to a curse, and the hero was a cold-blooded assassin sent to kill her. To carry out his mission, the assassin disguised himself as a god, watching over the princess, waiting for the right moment to strike. In the process of surveillance, the killer, who was supposed to be completely unable to feel emotions, was strangely influenced by the princess. Her vibrant emotions, her joy, anger, sadness, and passion, began to chip away at his icy facade, make him feel everything along with her. Over time, his intent to kill faded, replaced by a longing to treasure every moment with her. But the princess was betrothed to a prince, the only one who could break her curse. The assassin couldn't accept it. He couldn't stand the thought of her being with another man. Even though he didn't fully understand his feelings, he desperately searched for other ways to break the curse and take her away from the tower. In the end, with no other options, he destroyed the tower and forcibly took her away. The movie ended there, hinting at a sequel. Wait, was that it? I looked at Sid, surprised to see him genuinely engrossed.
If there's a sequel, what kind of plot would you want?
Huh? He's asking that? He usually mocks romance movies. Assassin and princess fall in love. The prince shows up to steal the princess. I would love to fall in love with an assassin. Of course I want that romance to blossom. He hasn't even confessed yet. I'm dying to know what happens next.
Oh, really?
Yeah, also fuck Dane. Also, you look kind of happy. But this assassin's weird. Why doesn't he just tell the princess how he feels?
Why should he?
Are you serious? If he doesn't say anything, how's she supposed to know? How are they supposed to get together? Communication is a fundamental building block to a stable relationship. What do you think the princess should confess first?
That's not what I mean. But some relationships are better left as they are. And you're assuming she'd accept them. What if she finds out he was sent to kill her and has been lying the whole time? Would she forgive him? Or maybe he's hiding even bigger secrets. Most importantly, the assassin wasn't capable of feelings to begin with. He doesn't even know if his love is real or just her influence. Confessing without understanding his own heart wouldn't be fair to her, right?
Yeah, he definitely set all this up. Like, how much power does Sid even have to be able to create a whole universe and somehow, like, influence a movie director to come up with basically an allegory for his own story? Like, what the fuck, Sid? A trace of bitterness crossed Sid's face, as if he were talking about himself.
If those feelings aren't real, the princess would be the one to suffer.
Then what? He's just going to let the prince take her away?
Well, until he sorts out his feelings, he'll stay by her side, protect her, and help break the curse.
Honestly, yeah, that seems like a valid way for the sequel to go before it ends with a trilogy.
And he won't let anyone else have her.
That sounds kind of obsessive. But isn't this kind of obsession and protectiveness also a form of love? I think the villain needs a little more confidence.
You're oversimplifying it. Let me ask you, if you were the princess, would you accept a villain like that?
Yes. I've accepted less. Let me think.
I bet you're thinking, if the villain's as hot as in the movie, I'd consider it.
Well, yeah. No way! Do I look that shallow?
Your face says it all.
Well, fuck you! If that assassin had a mouth as annoying as yours, I'd definitely say no!
Yes.
He reached out and patted my head like he was calming an angry kitten.
Let's go home and talk.
When he said talk, my heart skipped a beat. Talk about what? I just decided to get him out of my head this morning, but one sentence from him and my heart was in knots again.
Hey, I know I've upset you. I just want you to know I really care about you. Like I said before, I'll never leave you, but I can't tell you everything right now. Can you give me some time? And about our relationship, let's talk when we get back.
After watching the movie, the distance between Sid and me felt slightly smaller. It wasn't intentional, yet it was just a natural closeness. It seemed like he was slowly opening his heart to me. He said we'd talk, but talk about what? A confession? A date? No, what am I even expecting? As we near the apartment, I notice a figure standing by my door. No. Who's at my door? No!
No way that's possible. No one could even get there.
But there's actually someone. Could you see them? That person. White hair. No! Dane? But as I got closer, the figure vanished like a ghost, just before disappearing. I thought I saw a faint smile on his face. What just... Whoa! Suddenly, Sid grabbed me and rushed towards his apartment, pulling so hard I could break free. Sid, what's wrong? At least tell me what's wrong! He dragged me inside, his face grim. When he shut the door, I heard a series of odd clicking and clanking noises, even though I could only see one single lock on the door. Am I imagining things? His place feels different. Bigger. Darker. Almost warped.
Hey, stay here tonight. Don't leave. Not even a step.
Sid's voice was icy. All the warmth from my walk home gone. At least tell me what's going on. What happened?
It's dangerous outside. All you need to know is that I'll protect you.
Here we go again. Just when I thought we were getting closer, he's shutting me out again. You said we talked, didn't you? Why are you pushing me away again? Is it because of that ghost? Is our connection really that fragile?
Ghost? That guy's not a ghost. He's here to take you away.
I know he is!
You say fragile? Our connection isn't just fragile. It could vanish at any moment.
What?
You have no idea how much I've been holding back. You think I don't want to take that step? You think I feel nothing watching you with other guys? I'm telling you, I'm going crazy. Especially for someone like me who's never supposed to feel anything. To be eaten away by these feelings.
If you don't tell me, how am I supposed to know? And it's not like I haven't been putting in the work. Like you and just keep ignoring it. Do you think I can read your goddamn mind?
If I told you everything, could you promise not to leave me? Hey!
Oh, not the horny! My heart! Why now?
Your heart's acting up again.
This is bad. My whole body's burning. This wasn't before. My entire body's on fire. Oh! I collapsed onto the bed, blushing, breath ragged. Oh, Sid. Oh, touch me. Sid's eyes burned as his Adam's apple bobbed visibly. But he restrained himself and turned to grab a cup of something that looked like tea.
Drink this. It'll ease your symptoms.
Oh, Sid, touch me.
No, I won't. Especially not like this.
Well, say what you want about Sid. At least he's being a gentleman about it.
What happened that night won't happen again.
He leaned closer, holding the cup to my lips.
Come on, drink it.
I struggled to sip the drink, but it only helped a little when I met Sid's eyes. I still couldn't stop craving his touch. Do you hate me?
No, don't say that. Damn it. That white-haired guy messed with your heart again.
Oh, you love me, don't you? You said so that night. My desire spiraled out of control, reaching its breaking point. I couldn't stop myself from loosening my clothes, my body fully exposed before him. Oh God, I gotta take the rest of this seriously, don't I? Chapter 7. Neat. Oh, we're starting from his perspective. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, a flashback! Years ago. Abnormal variable observation record, page 2900. Human planet, June 24th, 2009. Recently, she began part-time activity at a human detective agency. The name of the agency, Clark, age 30, was a human police officer who had once assisted her. In order to maintain close surveillance of her, I also proceeded to engage in this part-time activity. That human, Clark, offered us 2 rooms on the 2nd floor of his residence. Indeed, considering my status as an orphan and a high school student, it would be rather illogical and out of alignment with my human identity for me to provide a residence for her. And yet, I found myself displeased. Perhaps this displeasure came from my reluctance to rely on human assistance and charity. Perhaps it came from the excessive joy she displayed towards that human. Still, Should I not be influenced by her delightful emotion? Then why did I experience such displeasure instead? To feel displeased because of a variable? This shall be marked as an anomaly. Further follow-up required. Sid, are you spacing out?
I'm not. Just recording some things. So, found anything on the cheating husband yet?
Yeah, of course. Just took some pictures of him. What about you? Got that mistress's testimony yet?
Mm-hmm. I'm 2 days ahead of you.
Huh. Well, that's a Sid I know. She shot me an expression of mixed admiration and defiance. This expression of hers never failed to make me feel immensely pleased. Not from the superiority as a supreme being, but from a pure and authentic feeling. To put it in human terms, I think she's cute. I should be repulsed by this feeling, and yet I find myself enjoying it.
Still, I can't believe our first case is to investigate something so boring. That human, Clark, does he even intend to guide you toward the truth you're looking for?
Is it boring? But Clark said we shouldn't get involved in anything serious so soon. Besides, this is about getting experience. No one starts by investigating a murder case. Clark must have his reasons.
You really trust him, huh?
I feel like I really shouldn't. Of course I do. Clark was the only police officer who believed in me back then, and even now, he still hasn't given up on my case. He might look a bit sloppy, but he's actually more capable than you think. He's a very reliable person to me.
Huh. Is that so?
I've been with you all this time. Am I not reliable? That stinky old lowly bastard. Besides, the truth you're seeking, it's not possible for ordinary humans to uncover. How painfully naive. So, what this tells me is that Clark is likely another lower being. He's probably not on the same level as like Luke or Enoch's are. Like probably lower than Enoch's on the level. But like, I wonder just how fucked like that route is going to get.
Speaking of which, if you do find that truth one day, what would you do after?
You mean in the future? I'd probably keep working as a detective. Maybe open a cat cafe.
Cats? Those tiny furry creatures? Why are humans so fond of them?
Why do you talk like you're not human? Sid, your 8th grader syndrome is showing again.
8th grader?
That's because I'm not human, idiot.
Forget it. Continue to be a detective or run a cafe. That dream of yours is quite ordinary, huh? It shouldn't be hard. You could even do both at the same time. Shall I predict it for you?
Predict? You know how to do fortune telling?
Something more accurate than fortune telling?
I looked at her curious expression. Couldn't help but let a smile creep up the corner of my lips. Cute. I closed my eyes. She might have thought I was channeling divination, but I was actually peeking into her future. Even those in the multiple universes where she lived parallel lives. I never used this power for my private interest. This was the first. I was secretly excited to see how many of those futures included me, or what role I would play to stay by her side. Well, statistically, at least 9 out of 10 should have me, right? Nope! Instead, in all of her countless futures, the one standing by her side was not me. It was that person I never wanted to see. Dane. Almost every single one of them was that supreme god, Dane. And Dane's fallen younger brother, Han. There was even Clark, and names that I didn't recognize. Luke. Enoch's. Who the hell were these people? Most importantly, I was nowhere to be found. I rapidly scrolled through all of Lime's confirmed futures while my eyes stayed shut. But there wasn't a single one with me. Why? This didn't make sense. I was the one always by her side. We were practically inseparable. So why them? How dare they? Was it because I'm the observer? Because I was not supposed to have feelings? Just because she shared his heart? Does that mean they were meant to be? Who made these rules? Did she not have a choice? Oh. Or did she not have me in her heart? I opened my eyes slowly, now look at her. So, how did your fortune telling go?
You'll be just fine as a detective or a cat cafe owner.
Really? Ha! Ain't that great?
Great?
What the fuck?
Then why
Hey!
did you go to the others? Didn't you already have me?
Huh?
Am I not good enough for you?
Sid, what the fuck are you talking about? The overwhelming wave of futures roiled my mind. I couldn't stay calm. I grabbed her shoulders tightly, as if I was terrified of something.
Why? Why can't it be me?
Orly must be so confused right now. Sid, you're hurting me! What's wrong with you? Did I say something wrong? What? Why does the space around me suddenly feel like it's warping? Am I hallucinating? Only then, I realized I hadn't controlled my strength and scared her.
No, what am I doing?
Damn it. Why am I so worked up? The space nearly distorted because of my sudden outburst of emotions. Have I gone completely mad? Getting angry like a mortal?
I'm sorry.
What was I thinking? This isn't like me at all. I don't want her to see me so out of control. I clenched my fist tightly, suppressing an unexplainable impulse in my mind with all my might. I should have run away. Instead, I chose to pull her close, desperately holding her in my arms. Sid?
Just stay like this for a while. Don't go.
At least, in this moment, she's still here. This was the first time I didn't want to let go of her. In a drowsy daze, I sensed someone lying beside me, his fingers grazing my hair with a soft touch. The warp of his fingertips and the steady rhythm of his heartbeat calmed me inexplicably. Slowly, I opened my eyes and saw Sid, shirtless, lying next to me, his eyes soft and tender, gazing at me as if I were something precious and cherished. I'd never seen him like this, and my heart skipped a beat uncontrollably. Sid? He lowered the hand that had been caressing my hair, yet he continued to stay in bed.
Morning. You were deep in your sleep, so I didn't wake you.
Sleep? Didn't I come to your place last night? Where is this? I rubbed my eyes to reconfirm I wasn't dreaming. What the fuck? Where am I? Sid's place had somehow completely transformed. It was now incredibly spacious, pitch black and airtight. Some black, glowing, squirming things outside the window then caught my attention. Noticing where my gaze landed, Sid gave me a knowing look.
Those are my tendrils. They're for defensive purposes.
Tendrils? Oh, I'm wearing your shirt again. Memories of last... God! I keep skipping! Memories of last night suddenly surfaced. The unexpected intimacy and the eerie sensation of those tentacles plunging deep into my body. I forgot! Last night... Did we...
Yep, we went all the way, and you saw my tendrils.
Oh. Just like that? You're admitting it now. Like right now. Were you in such deep denial about what you did to me before? Why the sun, honestly? Honesty!
Then was then, and now is now. Things have changed. Although the primary purpose last night was to relieve your heart's condition, rest assured, I'll take full responsibility.
Am I gonna get pregnant?
Whenever that happens again, I'll help you through it. I have marked you. From now on, it can only be me. Understood?
Huh? Sid cupped my cheek in his hand, gently caressing the curve of my face.
Are you alright? Do you feel any discomfort? I wonder if I went too far last night. The tendrils may have been a little too intense. It's just that your reaction made it hard for me to stop. I've taken care of you afterward, but you should rest more.
Hold on! You're not going to explain your tendrils, your identity, the things you know, and why you went all the way with me! Am I dreaming? Did you pull me into another parallel world?
Calm down. You're not dreaming, and this isn't a parallel world. As for the rest, I'll explain once you've eaten your breakfast. You're too worked up and hungry. Your brain's processing ability has dropped to only 30%.
There's no way it's that low!
It is that low.
Am I that inflicted by the horny? God damn you!
I'll make breakfast. Give me 10 minutes.
Fine, I'll eat, but before that, answer me one thing. The Sid who brought me to this universe. That was you too, right? With his back to me, Sid paused for a few seconds before finally turning to me.
Yep, that was me.
I knew it! I'd already guessed, but hearing you admit it still sends me into shock. Say nothing.
You're a little angry and a little hurt.
What, you're going to read my mood even when I don't say anything?
No, not read. Feel. Hey, I'm sorry, but I won't make any excuses. I lied to you, and there's no denying that.
This stubborn idiot. How am I supposed to stay mad at him when he's like this? Fine, explain everything to me after I had my breakfast. I'll be here, waiting for you to come hands and knees with my eggs and bacon!
Okay.
Well, that was easy! And I expect you to only show up in an apron! In just 10 minutes, Sid had served up a steaming hot breakfast so luxurious that it couldn't have been finished within that time frame. During this time, he even got dressed and tidied his appearance. Those tendrils must really come in handy. I still remember how they shifted temperatures at will last night. Speaking of which, isn't this a bit too much? Are we throwing a party or something?
You just went through some intense exercise last night. You need to replenish your energy. Now eat up.
Intense exercise. I'm going to refer to sex that way from now on. Does he have no shame saying that out loud? And look at this breakfast, it's so extra. He has always been like this. It's either completely indifferent or overly attentive. And have I been accepting everything too easily? I just learned something groundbreaking, yet here I am, eating breakfast like it's just another day. I feel like ever since I've traveled through time and space, nothing can surprise me anymore. Even if he tells me he can actually read minds, I might just nod and accept it. I suddenly glared at Sid. Sid, you'd better be able to actually read minds. I'm gonna cuss your stubborn, lying dumbass so bad!
I can't actually read minds, but I can tell you're furious at me right now and are dying to cuss me out.
And you say you don't read minds!
I really don't. I can just feel your emotions and feelings, and they affect mine too. For example, I can sense you're finding this food delicious, so it feels delicious to me as well. Or when you're angry at me, I'll be angry at myself too, so of course, I can more or less regulate it. Even when you're feeling horny, I would feel it too.
So again, every single time we've got railed in this entire game, Sid feels it. I feel like Sid's route should have been a DLC, not gonna lie. With like how different the game is and like how different the vibe is, like I feel like Sid's route should have been a DLC. I am sorry for saying this, but I genuinely feel it would have added a lot more if it was either a DLC or if it was an unlockable route. Like, Sid's route should not be able to be played unless we've gone through everyone else's. It makes a lot more sense that way. Huh? What kind of bullshit superpower is this?
It's not a superpower, it's some phenomenon that not even I can explain. That's because I can only feel it from you. You're the only one who can affect me like this in the entire universe.
Why me?
I don't know either. I was more shocked than you when I first experienced it.
Could it be that you're mistaken? How can you tell if those emotions are coming from me and not your own? How is it my fault that you're a horn dog?
Because I was born like this. Aside from tactical sensation, I am incapable of feeling any emotions, desire, or libido.
Sid spoke as if discussing the weather, his tone calm and even as he slid a plate of perfectly sliced steak in front of... Steak for breakfast! Okay, you get like 3 additional points for my affection meter. This is...
No need to feel sorry for me. I'm not human to begin with. I'm some sort of supreme being, and most supreme beings don't experience emotions. Especially me. It's all thanks to you that I felt so many things that I've never experienced before. Truth be told, I was repelled at first, but as the time goes by, I got used to it, and now it doesn't feel half bad.
Everything, all those weird and unexplainable things he said to me suddenly clicked. Damn it. Let your emotions get to me again. Oh, come on! Ah! After all, I can feel what you feel. It's my privilege. You don't have to hide what you feel from me. I already know. So that's how it is. He truly felt it. Okay, that's just wild. So you got horny because I was horny. That's because I was in heat due to my heart's condition, and that to you acting like you're also in heat. Does that mean you don't actually feel any desire for me on your own?
I do.
What you just said?
No, that's different.
Different how? Do you have it or not? Where's your penis? Show it to me. Do you feel anything for me? Come on. Here, I'm just flicking it. Just like, hello? Are you waking up now? I just like pull out rolls and rolls of your schlong. Do you feel anything now?
Are you sure you want to fixate on this right now? Breakfast is getting cold. Eat up.
That is my breakfast. Come on, feed it to me. Come on, feed it to me. Sit right now, right here, right now, on the table, on the floors. I don't care. I'm going to paint your entire black walls white by the time we're done. You're dodging the question.
I won't answer things I can't explain.
What do you mean you can't explain? You either feel it or you don't. We had sex. We went all the way. I have every right to fixate on this.
That's why I said I'll take responsibility. I'm going to take care of you and stay by your side. Now, shut up and eat.
There he goes again. He's dodging the issue again. Every time I ask about his true feelings, he just dodges it. Fine, even if he can't generate any feelings, I still don't believe all of his actions were solely driven by his emotions and senses. But if I press him, he'll just dodge even harder. At least now he told me who he is, I should be more patient with him. Still, somehow, I have a bad feeling in my gut. I let out a sigh, dropped the matter, and quietly began eating my breakfast. After breakfast, Sid cleaned everything up in 2 minutes with uncanny efficiency, and I was starting to grow numb to these strange things. He remained as composed as ever, as if the weighty revelations we'd just had were nothing more than casual small talk. I still can't believe that my childhood friend of so many years isn't even human. I need to put the pieces together. First off, Sid is not human. He's some sort of supreme being that not only has tendrils, but is also able to bring me through different parallel worlds. If he's the same Sid from my original world, then he's also the one who has taken away the Heart Ripper survivors at the hospital. That means he's definitely connected to the cases. Next, my condition of induced heat is clearly abnormal, and Sid obviously knows something I don't. He even said he marked me. Something is not adding up. If he's going to tell me everything, then why hasn't he sent me back to the original world? Why bring me to this strange house? It was only then I realized there wasn't a single door in the entire house. Huh? The heck? I scanned the room. It was spacious, but not endless. I could still see the ceiling and the walls, yet there was no sign of anything resembling an exit. Outside the windows were tangled, writhing tendrils, leaving nothing visible but walls. Sid, just one question. Are you going to send me back to my world? The warmth in Sid's gentle expression vanished, replaced by an icy chill.
Your world? And where would that be?
Huh?
Your world is here. This is where you belong.
What are you talking about? If you're going to tell me the truth, there's no reason to keep me from going back, right?
What do these two things have to do with each other? Telling you the truth and trapping you aren't mutually exclusive.
Well, at least he's being honest about it. Trapping me.
I thought you noticed by now. There are no doors here, no way out. Besides your so-called original world, I have already destroyed it.
Oh, sick! At that moment, countless black voids materialized behind Sid. Within them, I saw endless versions of myself, each doing similar things, yet subtly different.
These are versions of you from different timelines. Shocking, huh? Even knowing I'm not human, you haven't the slightest idea of how powerful I truly am. To me, the original world of yours is just an insignificant one of countless worlds. Its destruction means nothing to me, but to you, it means you can never go back. That's why you can only stay in this world I've created forever and ever.
I didn't accidentally, send myself down one of the bad ends, right? Right? This is already chapter 7? That unfamiliar, bottomless darkness in Sid's eyes chilled me to my bones. For the first time, the person before me felt like a stranger. A true, utter stranger. Why? Why would you do this? Is it to stop me from uncovering the truth? Or is it because you're connected to the case? For once, a rare, genuine look of surprise flashed across his face before turning into a complicated glare.
You think that's the reason?
Then what else could it be? I saw what you did at the hospital, and you were so against me investigating the town. Isn't it obvious? You said you've created this world. Did you also fabricate the cases so you could conceal the truth? Even wiped out all trace of the entire town. What exactly did you do that you go so far to hide it? Trapping me here can't change anything.
Trapping you can't change anything?
Sid clenched his fist tightly, as if trying to suppress some overwhelming emotion.
Of course it changes things. It changes everything.
As I tried to step past him, a massive iron gate, like a prison barrier, materialized out of nowhere, separating me from Sid. What the fuck? Hey, what? Why are you facing your head through the bars? That is so goofy. The hell is this?
This gate is made of tendrils. There's no way to break it.
He placed a hand on the gate, a smile curling at his lips, one that didn't reach his eyes.
Why am I trapping you, you ask? Because I don't want you to be taken away by others. I don't want you walking into danger. It's that simple. I thought trapping you in my world would be sufficient, but it seems someone would rather risk his life than give up on you. I won't let that happen.
You mean Dane?
You saw his tentacles in your world, didn't you? Like me, that bastard isn't human either. A vile, malevolent being. That's what he is.
Agreed.
And yet, of all beings, you had to be connected with him. Did you know? Ever since you went into that town, my bond with you was severed. I couldn't feel you or your emotions. It nearly drove me mad. Starting from this moment, I won't let him have any chance near you. You are going to stay here in my world, under my protection. As for that case, I'll only tell you what you need to know. I'm sorry. I know this must be hard for you to accept, but I have no other choice. Whatever you want, I'll give you the best, but I won't let you leave. Not now. Not until I've eliminated every last bastard trying to claim your future.
Okay, we're in chapter 8 now. After our last talk, we had been in a standoff for hours. Of course, Sid maintained that infuriating blank expression of his, sitting calmly outside the iron bars, reading a book as if nothing was amiss. This is insane. There are already no doors. The outside is just tentacles. Where did you think I was gonna go? Am I a prisoner or something?
Are you hungry? Your favorite snacks are on the table. My tendrils are keeping them warm for you. If you want them cold, just grab them from the fridge.
I'm not hungry, and also how am I supposed to grab it when you're keeping me in like a cage of your tentacles?
If you're bored, the bookshelf is stocked with your favorite comics and novels. Gaming consoles and computers are over there.
Oh yes, yeah, over there. Let me just. Look, I'm even worse off because I'm stuck in this tiny box, which I have no idea how big it is. Cause like I don't like measure how big things are.
If you want to exercise, just use the indoor gym and swimming pool.
Oh yes, the indoor gym and swimming pool. Let me just reach across the bars and try to swim there.
Anything you want to buy, just order on the tablet. It's on me. No limit.
Ah yes, the one that's on the table. Let me just. My God. Wow, what a way to go, huh, Mr. Sid? Is that what this is? Trying to buy away my freedom?
If by freedom you mean doing things that'll put you in danger, then yes, I'm taking that away.
I reason with him? Is it really necessary to lock me up? I'm already in your world, aren't I?
I can't take that risk. You saw his silhouette last night, didn't you? That's how severe this situation is. In another branch, you were almost taken away just because you replied to his message.
Branch? Okay, breaking the fourth wall now. The tendrils outside the window thrashed against the glass as if echoing his anger.
But under my watch, nothing will ever happen to you. That's why I need to keep my eyes on you every second.
That's just your way of making excuses. Then out of nowhere, a mannequin with a picture of Sid sticking to its forehead materialized beside me. Okay, what is this for?
For you to let it all out. Hit it, curse at it, whatever you want. I won't mind.
Let me punch the real thing! You absolutely imbecile, cocky jackass! Damn! That is a hell of a right hook! Fueled by utter rage, I swung my punch at the mannequin's head, knocking it right off, sending it towards Sid. A loud crash echoed as it collided with the iron bars. Okay, again. How am I supposed to do any of these activities when you've locked me up in a tiny cage?
Nice swing.
All Sid did was give a quick glance before returning to his books. The next second, a new head reappeared on the mannequin.
Don't worry about breaking it. It will keep regenerating.
So what about the leftover head? Damn it! Ah! I swear to God, I will strangle that bastard!
That report I gave you. You were calmer about it than I had expected.
I walked over to the desk where a document labeled the truth report sat, completed with photos, just like the one we used to prepare for our clients at the detective agency. I'd gone through it thoroughly. What was written inside was indeed shocking. The town of Usador was struck by a mysterious meteorite, turning it into a contaminated, cursed land. Many who consumed contaminated fruits were turned into heartless, half-dead monsters, driven by a hunger for living human hearts. This gave rise to a massive cult, hoping to revive the town by worshipping an eldritch god. Cultists would offer human hearts as a sacrifice in exchange for their deity's favor. And my parents were among the victims. The report was flawless, reasonable, and logical. Still, something felt off to me nonetheless. You really think handing me a report like this settles everything?
Isn't it enough? You wanted to know why your parents were killed. And there's the reason. I didn't tell you before because it was too absurd for you to comprehend. I had to wait for the proper time and place. Now that you've already known supernatural beings like me existed, it should be easier for you to process.
I'm not here to argue about why you kept it from me. I'm sure you're hiding a hell lot of other things anyway. What I'm saying is, there's more to this truth, and you're not telling me.
I told you. I will only tell you what you need to know. As for other insignificant details and irrelevant people, there's no point in knowing.
And so our standoff continued. He resumed to his books, and I went back on seething in angry silence. I knew it. I knew this is how it'd go. At least he admits there are things he's holding back, but this stubborn asshole clearly has no intention of spilling the rest. Sid has always been this stubborn. Once he's made up his mind, there's no way of changing it. It's not about being non-human. I bet he was just born this way. I recall those times back in school, how he never hesitated to beat up anyone who bullied me until they were barely breathing, no matter how I pleaded for him to stop. Or the times when I got hurt, how he'd insist that I stay in bed, refusing to let me leave until I was fully healed. Come to think of it, he's only ever been this stubborn when it comes to me. Everything else he never really cared about. This guy, he clearly has me on his heart and mind. Then why is he keeping such a distance from me? I want to know the truth he's hiding, the true feelings he holds for me. I couldn't care less whether he's human or not. He said, my one and only childhood friend, the most important person to me right now. That's all that matters. If lashing out at him or reasoning with him doesn't work, then I'll have to try something else. He said, you told me earlier that I could have anything I wanted, right?
Yeah, except for...
leaving your side or doing anything that could get me hurt.
And...
coming in contact with those guys who seem dangerous. I mean, you deem dangerous, right?
yeah, you've worked it all out. Perfect. Say it then. What is it that you want? I'll grant it.
You said it. No takebacks. Pinky promise. I want to enter your inner world.
What?
That's not too much to ask, is it? It doesn't involve leaving your side or putting me in danger.
Why would you want that? What are you thinking?
Ah, finally! For you to ask me why. You're confused, aren't you? You said that you could share my emotions and sensations, so why couldn't I share your thoughts and feelings too? I don't care if you're a monster or a god. To me, from the moment I laid my eyes on you, you've only ever been Sid, my one and only childhood friend. I hate being protected like this, one-sidedly. I hate being kept in the dark. I hate that when you're here right in front of me, but I feel like we're drifting further apart. I don't want to be like this anymore. I want to know you, the real you. Sid's face twisted in a storm of emotions. Whether that was under my influence or came from his genuine self, it was clear he was shaken.
Know me? Don't say things that you don't know the weight of. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't comprehend. Fine, if that's what you want. Go for it.
Yay! I'm gonna give him head. He's gonna give me head. I'm going in his head. The next instant, a massive black hole opened up beside me, just like the ones I'd seen at the hospital.
I am a man of my word. I promise to give you anything, so I will. But the outcome won't be what you expect. I'm not letting you go, no matter how it turns out, especially when you're the one who insisted on diving into my mind. I didn't force you to. Don't regret this.
Sid, come on. You have so little faith in me. Didn't I tell you? No matter what you've become, or what you've done, I will never leave you. And I keep my promises.
I'll look forward to it.
Just before I entered the void, I caught a glimpse of Sid's face, full of longing and bitterness, something I'd never seen before. Bye, Sid. Beep. The air was thick with the scent of antiseptic and the rhythmic beeping of a vital signs monitor. Wait, well... I slowly opened my eyes to find Sid, in his doctor's gown, hovering above me.
Hey, you're finally awake.
What? Why am I in a hospital? Did I make it back to my original world?
This isn't the world you came from. It's just my inner world. My inner world doesn't have a form on its own. The hospital and this doctor's attire are shaped by your thoughts. Possibly because you find me most suspicious as a doctor?
Or attractive. I see, but why are you here with me? Afraid I'll dig too deep?
I've got nothing to be afraid of. Look all you want, I don't care. I told you, it wouldn't make a difference even when the scenery changed. You are so cute when you act so tough. I wish I could just kiss you.
Oh my god! Huh?
Huh?
The air seemed to freeze. I almost thought I'd misheard. What did you just say?
I said nothing. I said you're so cute And I want to kiss you so bad. No. Damn it. Why did I voice my desire out loud?
So that's your desire.
No. Gosh, I wish I could disappear. No. This can't be. This is my world. How am I losing control over it? But I'm so happy you are here. You're here in my inner world.
Sid clapped his hand over his mouth as his inner thoughts spilled out again. His face is red as a tomato. Oh gosh, I've known him for years, and this is the first time I've seen him like this. Oh, so you're so happy, huh?
Stop talking. Yes, I'm so happy.
Oh my, this honest version of Sid is actually kind of adorable. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? Oh, don't be shy now. After all, we're in your inner world. It's only natural, to be honest. I just didn't expect your desires to be this cute. Looks like coming here was the right move. Now it's my turn to take a good look inside your heart. Am I free to explore?
Don't wander off. Please, hold my hand.
He's so cute. You're asking me to hold your hand? Oh, wow, that's a first, considering we've basically done everything.
That's not what I meant to say. Ugh, why is this happening? Is it because you're in my inner world? Hurry up and hold my hand, or I'll kiss you.
Is he pouting? Oh boy, if only I could have this recorded. I take his hand. I reached out and took his hand. I could feel his body tense up for a moment before relaxing. Oh, he didn't have any problem holding my hand before, but now he's all shy. So what's your inner world like?
I don't know. I've never been here myself. Who on earth would bother to look at their own inner world? But frankly, I had expected this place to be an endless void of darkness. But instead, it's a hospital. This must be under your influence.
Oh, blaming me again!
I'm not blaming you. Please don't be mad. Ugh, I messed up again. My stupid, stubborn mouth kept saying the wrong thing.
Maybe you should think before you say things. So you do know you're stubborn. Well, since not even you know what lies ahead, that's all the more reason for us to explore together.
I've literally trapped you in a cage. And yet, here you are, cheerfully poking around my inner world? What a cosmic level idiot.
Well, you're the one who's in love with this cosmic level idiot. And I call it emotional intelligence. You wouldn't understand.
Cute.
Betrayed by his own inner voice, Sid's face burned up again. He decided to give up on arguing and let me explore freely in this world. This place resembled a hospital at first glance, but once I looked closer, it revealed a lot of strange abnormalities. Strange symbols were written on the different wards. Subjects were floating mid-air with no regard for gravity. This place seemed completely empty except for the two of us. Let's see if there's any suspicious place. The door. The door of this room looks so pink and fluffy.
No, not this room.
Sid practically teleported in front of me, blocking the way. What's in there?
Nothing that concerns you. It's full of dolls.
Dolls? What kind of dolls to be so secretive? Wait, don't tell me. Sex dolls? Taking advantage of his stunned silence, I shoved him inside and burst through the door, only to find the room was piled with chubby chicky dolls of every size and their merchandise. Isn't this the chicky doll I made you ages ago? So, not sex dolls after all. Wait, hold on, let me just turn this chicky doll. Oh my god, they are sex dolls!
What kind of person did you take me for? Idiot. You're the only one I've ever felt sexual desire for. I don't need stuff like that.
Then clearly the chicky dolls too! I'm the only one you've ever felt sexual desire for? Really? Not influenced by me, but you genuinely felt that on your own.
Of course I want you. I couldn't get enough of you.
I averted my gaze, unable to meet his eyes, as my face was burning beyond control. Well, this is wild. What's with all the chicky dolls anyway? I've only made you a tiny one, didn't I?
They're probably generated from my imagination, because I love it so much, my little precious.
Oh my god, he's adorable! His gaze softened as he looked at the room full of dolls.
That Chicky doll was the first gift I have ever received in my life. I couldn't forget how someone had stayed up all night hand sewing it, hands covered in band-aids.
That's why you've always had it on you and never take it off.
When you gifted it to me, you told me to cherish it and always keep it by my side. So I did. I've never taken it off since that day. I've carried it everywhere, no matter what happened or where I go. I always make sure it stays in its perfect condition.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
Does it really matter?
Of course it freaking matters, you idiot! How else would I know you love it so much if you never tell me? And that you love it to this extent. I couldn't help but imagine that cold and logical Sid nestling comfortably in this adorable room full of Chicky dolls. The thought of it was just utterly addictive.
If I'd told you, would you have made me more?
Yes? You have a whole room of it, isn't that enough?
These are just my imaginings. I could have a universe of them, and they still won't compete with a single one you made.
Oh. Well, if you ever set me free, I might consider making you some more.
Just consider? Then I'll just consider setting you free. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. I really love them. Please make me more. Please, 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 please.
He's so pathetic. I love him. This guy's actually throwing away his shame just for some Chicky dolls. All right. We'll talk about it later after we're out of here. All right, next room. This room doesn't have a door, and it's completely dark inside. Curiously, I stepped into the room, and suddenly, the once pitch-black walls and floor began to emit a faint glow, as if something had been activated. Only then did I get a good look at the room with the dim lights, and realized there was no end to it. Countless screens covered the walls and the floor. They are all monitors.
These are the data of everything in the universe, visualized as monitors so you can understand it better.
Data of everything, as in information on every living being?
Beyond that, the universe contains countless phenomena. The lifespans of stars, disasters, and climates, and even the behavior patterns of some supreme beings, or anomalies that shouldn't exist.
So me.
I'm known as the observer among supreme beings, for I was born to observe and monitor the laws of the universe, and eliminate any abnormal variables.
So me.
Otherwise, these variables could disrupt things, potentially causing catastrophic consequences.
So again, me. Eliminate, as in wiping them out of existence.
Yeah, something like that.
No inner thoughts spilling out this time, but I feel like there's more to it. Those survivors from the Hot Ripper case at the hospital, are they also some kind of variable too?
Exactly. By the laws of the universe, they should have been erased. It might seem cruel from your point of view, but to me, they're nothing more than obstacles. This is the purpose of me.
He looked at me with a complexity in his eyes. Wait, actually, if that's the case, shouldn't Dane and G Sharp actually be erased then as well? I feel like that should have been the case because they really shouldn't have been meddling with anything going on here. Or like, yeah, I feel like Sid's route where he just erased the entirety of Usador Town definitely makes sense in the sense that Usador Town was never meant to exist in the first place.
Of course, there are exceptions.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not supposed to exist either. I see. But what really surprises me is that my childhood friend is actually more powerful than a god.
Why are you saying something like that?
He suddenly flicked my forehead.
Didn't you say I'm just your childhood friend in your eyes? Just keep looking at me that way. Don't push me away because of this. Don't be afraid of me.
No, I'm kind of bricked up right now, honestly. Then, why did you come to meet me in the first place? He covered my mouth before I could finish my sentence.
Let's go to another room.
Okay, then. Let's go next. You want to go to another floor? Once you go there, you will not be able to investigate. Yes. Okay, we're not just going to another floor. We're going to a whole other chapter. Sure. All right. We made our way to another floor of the hospital. This floor was peculiar, like an endlessly stretching corridor. Rows upon rows of hospital beds lined the endless hallway. Each held a mannequin dressed in patient gown. These are...
The variables that I once eliminated.
that many? Upon closer inspection, I realized that not all of these mannequins had human heads. Some were planets, some were objects. Beside each bed was a chart listing their name and date. Even though the mannequins weren't that realistic, it was enough to make one feel unsettled.
I never expected them to appear in this form. Even I'm a little surprised. We can head to another floor if you're scared.
He gently pulled me closer. I'm not exactly scared.
Actually, I was hoping you'd be scared enough to jump into my arms.
Great, you just killed a horror mood. Thanks, Sid.
Glad to be of service.
Still, though you erased them, it seems like you're remembering them well. A flicker of surprise flashed across his face before quickly disappearing.
That's not the case. You're overthinking. It's not because I wanted to remember. It's just that I can. Supreme beings have limitless memories.
Huh? Why is there a door in the middle? A door stood alone in the middle of the hallway, unconnected to any other passage. It was almost like a portal door, one that could take you anywhere you wanted. Like Monster Inc.? I took Sid to that strange door, noticing a metal plaque inscribed with VIP hanging above it. VIP? Does it mean very important variable? As I reached for the knob, the door swung open on its own. To be precise, someone on the other side opened it. What the fuck? A figure with the same height and build as mine stepped out. She was dressed in a princess gown, her face hidden behind a veil. A patient in a princess gown? Sid, who's this?
I don't know. Hey, get behind me.
Wary of this mysterious princess, Sid cautiously sent out a tendril, slicing open her veil in a swift motion. What the? That's me! Underneath that veil was a face that looked identical to mine. What the actual hell? Yet the expression on this other me was flat, only tinged with a faint sorrow.
That's impossible. How could another you exist in my inner world? This space should only contain lifeless objects.
Sid, are you here for me? I'm so happy. He didn't respond to the other me. Instead, he simply grabbed my hand tightly. Who's that beside you? She saw me, and her gaze immediately sharpened, filled with hostility. What in the... Am I my own rival now? Why is this... Hello?
Hey, don't respond to her.
Sid's expression darkened as all the tendrils from his back morphed into sharp, spiked forms. Wait, you're gonna attack her? Can you even bring yourself to do it?
This hollow vessel is not you. It's just an imposter. Of course I can. Close your eyes if you're scared.
Even if you say so, it's still hard to watch you kill someone who looks exactly like me. Sid, so you're going to kill me after all.
What?
Just as the tendrils were about to strike, Sid suddenly froze mid-action at her words. You've been lying. You've been lying to me all along! Ever since the day we met at the orphanage, you've been lying to me! You've wanted me gone from the very beginning! Sid's eyes wavered, his tendrils writhed with his swirling emotions.
Don't say that.
Sid? Sid, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you! Everything you've done, all the years spent with me, it was all just to destroy me. You toy with my heart. You took my future. You trapped me here. You're just moving me from one tower to another. Ah! The other me was losing it. She screamed hysterically at Sid, her voice twisting and distorting into something inhuman. Sid stood frozen, as if paralyzed by some kind of panic.
No, it's not like that.
I'm just another damned variable to you. What? I'm a variable? No. What do you mean, no? Aren't you about to kill me right now? Ugh! Before I could grasp what was happening, her voice erupted in a shockwave, sending me tumbling to the ground. Sid didn't catch me as he always would. He just stood there, motionlessly, his eyes locked in horror on the other me. I've never seen him this scared before. Oh my god, please don't tell me it's gonna be a case of which one's a real lion? Which one? And I'm going to need to do something like way out of the ordinary just to like convince him like, hey, I'm the real me. Don't kill me. So be it. Do it then. Kill me now. Right now. End me.
Hey, it's not like this. I never wanted to hurt you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Sid, I hate you more than anything. Just kill me. Let me leave you forever.
No, please don't.
Sid, I'm right here. That's just an imposter. You said it yourself.
Don't leave me.
Oh my god, I'm actually going to need to convince you, don't I? Step out of it, I'm right here. Don't come for my imposter. Hello? Oh my god, this is bad. He's not hearing me. I gotta get him away from this imposter. At the same time, the other me raised a hand and the mannequins begin to move, climbing off their beds and staggering towards us. Oh, what the hell? Hurt. I should be moving towards the true owner of this heart, Sid. Why are you stopping me from reaching my rightful future?
Is that the future you want?
Oh, fuck no!
Does your heart really have no place for me?
None. I don't want a future with you at all. Sid became even more devastated, and I hurried to steady him. Ah, stop it! Stop spitting bullshit using my face! I've never, ever thought that way! But she ignored me. Her face began twisting to something hideous, starting to look less like me and more like a monster of darkness. And the mannequins were closing in. Damn it, I gotta do something! I pull Sid away! Oh, there's too many of them for me to handle. The top priority is getting Sid out of here. This place is way too big. The only way out is probably through the way we came from. Anyway, run first. I gripped Sid's arm and dragged him away, sprinting in the opposite direction. We ran on, the mannequin and the other me fading into the distance until we stumbled upon a room that seemed safe and normal. This room feels more like a bedroom than a ward. Not that it matters. At least it's safe. Sid, you alright? We're in a safe place now.
Safe. But are you truly safe with me?
Huh?
You're right. I'm a selfish bastard. Lying to you all this time. Stealing away your futures.
Okay, you're right. But also,
You're so fragile, so precious in my eyes. Yet I keep hurting you. What am I supposed to do? What do I have to do to make you look at me even just once?
what are you talking about? When have I not looked at you? When have I not cared about you?
You're lying. You're lying. Then why am I not in your future? No, it's not your fault. It's because I couldn't figure out my own feelings. I didn't understand why I fell for you. I'm the one to blame. It's all my fault.
As his nerves crumbled, the surrounding space suddenly twisted and distorted, even beginning to collapse. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I forgot. This is his inner world. It's mirroring his mind, isn't it? Oh my god, I need to comfort him immediately, or we're both doomed. Sid, stop! I'm right here! Sid! Hello, Sid! Oh my god, what do I do? He's losing it! I have to snap him out of it! A kiss! Damn it, I'll just go for it! He pulled him to me, possibly sealing his lips with mine. Oh my god. It wasn't chaste. It wasn't a chaste, fleeting pact, but a kiss filled with determination and strength. I pressed hard against his lips, trying to steal every bit of his attention. Sid! Wake up now!
Huh?
Oh, you're finally awake! He didn't answer. Instead, he pulled me closer and took control of the kiss. Oh no! What happens if I get him bricked up here? Without hesitation, he pried open my lips, his warm tongue invading my mouth, tangling with mine in a dance of desire. Each time I tried to catch my breath, he pressed back in, not giving me a chance to speak, as if terrified I'd leave him the next second. He's kissing so hard. Now I'm the one whose mind is going completely blank. The collapsing space gradually returned to normal as the tendrils retreated into his body. I could tell how long we'd been kissing. When he finally released me, a glistening silver thread of saliva lingered between our lips. He traced his thumb along my lips, swollen and reddened from his kisses.
My love.
He called my name in a raspy voice, his eyes brimming with an immeasurable mix of love and madness, gazing straight into mine. Have you finally calmed down now? Suddenly, he pulled me into the center of the bed, wrapping me in a tight embrace. I knew this was gonna happen! His right hand cradling my head, his left arm swaddling my waist, holding me captive.
Not yet.
Oh no.
Let me hold you a little longer. I want to feel your presence.
Oh. His tendrils extended again, but this time looping gently around my limbs, settling me more comfortably into his arms.
I'm sorry. I lost control just now. I didn't protect you properly. Are you mad at me?
I'm more confused than anything. Like, what the hell was that? Sid buried his face in my neck, nuzzling tenderly. Is he being cuddly? Nah, we're safe now. And you didn't mean any harm.
Is that so? That's a relief.
But don't think you're off the hook yet. I'm still mad about all the secrets you kept from me. Judging from what I just heard, there's plenty. The owner of my heart, me being a variable, and something about countless futures. Don't you dare keep secrets from me anymore.
It's true that you are a variable, but I swear from the moment your emotions affected me, I have abandoned any thoughts of eliminating you. I would never hurt you. Not now, not ever. I swear to it on the entire universe. As for why you're a variable, that has something to do with the original owner of your heart. But I can't tell you more. You would leave me if I did.
Why? You said like I could even leave. I'm in your inner world with no clue where the exit is, and you've got me tightly wrapped in your arms. How am I supposed to leave?
Objectively, you're right. But that person fighting for you won't miss even the slightest crack of my defense.
Aren't you the most powerful being in the universe? What are you so afraid of?
Even the strongest being in the universe can't control everything, including your feelings.
He took my hands in his, tightening his grip slightly, his gaze unusually serious.
Swear to me. Swear you'll never leave me no matter what happens.
Okay, chapter 10 already. Jeez, we are blitzing through this. Alright. I promise you. I swear I won't leave you. No matter what happens, I won't leave you. Is that good enough? Sid heard my promise, and though the strength of his embrace didn't change, his eyes softened slightly.
Yeah. Let's start with your heart. Your heart is a fragment from the heart of a supreme being. In simple words, it's part of someone else's body. That's why your heart is so abnormal.
Is that even possible? Like a heart transplant or something?
Not quite. A heart transplant usually involves having your own heart first. But in your case, you were born with this one.
I don't actually want to think about how that even happened in the first place. Like, I genuinely don't want to think about it anymore because I have a feeling that the piece of Dane's heart was physically involved and I don't want to think about it. Born with it. Am I not human?
Technically, your physical characteristics are human, but you are quite different. For one, ordinary humans cannot look directly at supreme beings unless we allow them to, let alone carry a part of a supreme being's body within them. And the reason your body can withstand such thing, it's because you were created as a sacrifice for an evil god.
What?
Remember the report I showed you? It wasn't a lie. I was telling the truth. The town was contaminated by cosmic pollutants and had become a playground for supreme beings long ago. The residents of the town consumed tainted fruits, which corrupted their hearts, turning many of them into mindless monsters. Then, a supreme being happened to come across this land to search for his missing heart fragment. He temporarily turned some humans back to normal. He and his companion were seen as gods by the desperate humans, who even offered all sorts of sacrifices. And you, or a flesh vessel, manufactured through forbidden rituals, to be offered as a living sacrifice to him. Such a life form violates the laws of the universe, so you were targeted as an anomaly by me originally.
Wait, how is that possible? You said manufactured. Does that mean...
You weren't conceived like an ordinary human. You were the result of countless experiments and attempts.
I froze. Until moments ago, I thought I wasn't any different from an ordinary human. Maybe a little odd at most. I had accepted that this world is full of supernatural beings, with things beyond my wildest imagination, but this revelation overturns the very meaning of my existence. Don't tell me that the ones who created me were... I couldn't bring myself to say it. Couldn't voice the only possibility. I had been chasing the truth behind my parents' death my entire life, fully believing I once had a happy family. His words felt like a plot from a novel or something completely irrelevant to me. How could it be so ridiculous? How could this be real? Sid noticed my body trembling slightly from my immense shock. He immediately tightened his embrace. The heat from his thick body enveloped me, attempting to soothe me.
Don't be afraid. I'm here.
So you knew all along, and you just watched me chase the truth like an idiot.
No, I never thought you were an idiot. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have kept something so important from you. But if I had told you from the start, you wouldn't have believed me, and that truth would have shattered your worldview. This world has never been fair to you. You were never given a choice.
Well, you're right.
You deserve to live your own life, to smile like an ordinary person, to do what you want, to choose your own path. To be honest, if you hadn't gone to that town and met those people you shouldn't have, I would have kept the truth from you forever and let you live an ordinary life.
So, the memories I lost when I was a child, was that also your doing?
That wasn't me. It was the owner of your heart. And those murder cases after you came to this other world, they weren't my intention either. They were caused by the external influences of your heart's owner. I just disguised them in my own way. Aside from having no choice but to bring you to this world and not telling you the truth, I've never done anything as vile as erasing or tampering with your memories.
Or everything else Dane has done. The owner of my heart is Dane, isn't it? He gave no answer, but his actions spoke for him. The moment I said Dane's name, Sid's embrace tightened, almost to the point of hurting me, and all his tendrils flared out as if on high alert. Hey, that hurts!
Why did you suddenly think of him? Are you?
It's a logical deduction! The fact he was able to send me messages even from another world, plus his appearance at the apartment, and then the hospital incident. That's how I connected the dots. And judging by your reaction, it really is him, isn't it?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. He has no right to interfere with your life, and you don't have to choose him. That's selfish. Lovesick, evil God doesn't deserve you.
You're right.
Though I admit, keeping you locked up in a world of beautiful lies, I'm no better than him. I really intended to let you live like a normal person, to let you choose your own life, choose the person you love. But I found myself increasingly unable to control my feelings for you. I'm going crazy because I love you so much. So much. I'm sorry.
His voice, on the edge of a sob, pulled me out of the whirlwind of shocking truths. This was the first time he had shown such a vulnerable side to me. So real, so heartbreaking. Sid. He said he loves me. Sid, who always kept his true feelings hidden, who pushed me away only to pull me closer, is now confessing his love in such a fragile way. The shock of the truth felt like a heavy stone pressing against my chest, but his overwhelming emotions were like a warm current, easing the burden slightly. I should be mad. I should blame him. But for what? For not telling me the truth? For locking me up? He approached me intending to eliminate me. He had no obligation to tell me anything. Yet, all this time, He just stayed by my side in silence, acting as a pillar of support, a presence that gave me comfort. In the end, he was just protecting me in his clumsy way. Sid, I'm not mad. If I were you, I'd probably keep it from you too, hoping you could live a happy, carefree life. I mean, who would have thought they were born a sacrifice? The thought that I'm just a vessel, that I don't even have real parents, makes my heart feel hollowed out. But with you by my side, I feel like the hollow parts of me can be filled in another way with your Well, I can't deny a part of me is still mad at you. I feel more grateful than anything. Thank you for letting me live my own life. I looked up and smiled at him, and Sid's eyes instantly welled up.
Hey, you really think so? You don't want to leave me or hate me?
Who would say thank you to someone they hate? Wait, have you been thinking this way the whole time, that I'd hate you for this and walk away? I get it now. That's why that darker version of me existed, so in your mind, I'm extremely evil and fragile, huh?
No, you are not evil, nor are you fragile. That was just my inner fear talking.
Is that so? Speaking of which, you like seeing me in a princess dress? Who do you choose, her or me? You like seeing me in a princess dress?
That was, I don't know why you were wearing a princess dress. It was just a reaction influenced by you.
Oh, so you're saying you don't like it?
I never said that. You look good in anything, but if it was up to me, a wedding dress would be better.
Are you proposing to me right now?
Think what you want. I'm just saying you'd look best in a wedding dress.
That look of fear just now was the first time I've ever seen you like that. That wasn't influenced by me, was it?
No, it wasn't. That was probably the first time I felt genuine fear that wasn't your influence. If your kiss hadn't calmed me down, I don't know what would have happened. I might have destroyed a few worlds or done something even worse.
Destroying a few worlds? Sid's gaze deepened, as if countless unspeakable things were hidden in the depths of his eyes.
Think of me as a precise instrument, but to correct errors in the universe. And emotions will affect the machinery. My emotions must always remain stable and restrained. If I ever lose control, things would go terribly wrong, even beyond repair. So, to me, you're like a ticking time bomb, but at the same time, you're also a safety switch, and you're the only one who shakes me like this in the entire universe.
Does that mean I'm a world-saving hero now? Sid couldn't help the corners of his mouth from curling up, as if he were amused.
Yeah, you could say that. You're truly something. You know that? You just heard such atrocious truths from me, and you're already cracking jokes like it's nothing.
I'm not joking, I'm just stating facts.
I don't sense any strong grief from you right now. Why is that? Or has my empathy with you glitched again?
Glitching or not, I don't know, but your confession just hit me harder than all those trips. It's even distracting. I think I need some time to process everything, but right now, my head's all wrapped up in you. My mind is still occupied by how hurt you look just now and how worried I am about you. Be honest with me. Are you secretly messing my brain so that I can only think about you?
I did no such thing.
Then, maybe it's just that I've fallen hopelessly in love with you. Sid suddenly hugged me even tighter, his tendrils wrapping around me even more.
Say it again. Say you love me.
I love you?
Thank you.
You're holding me too tight.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
I can't breathe.
Not just because you kissed me, but because you care about me this much. It proves you really have me in your heart.
Kitchen! Kitchen! Sid! I don't understand what you think I did have you in my heart, also I still can't breathe!
The universe is full of parallel worlds, and in every one, your future is different. Yet, in none of them are you and I together.
Huh?
Even I couldn't figure out why. All I know is that you never chose me.
Considering you are currently my favorite, that seems highly unlikely.
Maybe it's because my emotions are just echoes of yours, not my own. Or maybe it's because we're doomed to never be together.
No, not the doomed straight couple.
Maybe it's because you don't have me in your heart. I was so scared. Scared that even if I expressed my feelings, you would still leave me.
Is that why you were so hot and cold with me? Stupid Sid, you should have told me sooner.
What if I told you and you walked away? What then? The reason I left during university was because it was the only way to keep us from falling apart completely. Staying childhood friends was the only way I could keep you. But then we crossed that line anyway. And now you're telling me you love me. Hey, I don't want to hold back anymore.
Then don't! Start being more honest with me. Stop overthinking. Stop disappearing on me. I love you. You're in my heart. Hello? Sid suddenly flipped me onto the bed, the cluster of tendrils enveloping both our bodies. What are we doing on the bed? He helped me gently, dotting comforting kisses on my face.
I want to keep going, but I'll let you rest for now. The future will probably be different when you wake up, right?
I mean, being filled with your cum, it's probably gonna make things very different. Also, I'm realizing right now, like that, without the context of everything that happened, like right before this, is such a wild thing to hear. I just want you to know I went really, really into it. Like, holy shit. In the darkness, I heard a faint, muffled voice. There's nothing here. Where am I? How come I can't feel my body? The voice is coming from over there. Search for it. A light. The voice is getting closer, and it's so sad. Does it come from there? I am turning away from the light. No! Wait, is it Sid? There's light, and more than one. Sounds like someone's crying and wailing, but I can't hear clearly. I struggled towards the flickering glow, only to realize it was a collection of countless glinting spots. So many. They're everywhere. I see it now. They're monitors, not an exit. Search for it. Hello? I walked closer to the monitors. I found my face on every single one of them. Huh? Is that me and all these monitors? I'm with so many different people. Lots of Danes, Enochs, Luke, G-Sharp, Clark, which is probably going to be coming in a DLC. Are these what he meant? My future with others. It feels strange and unreal. Wait, hang on, where's Sid? I hear the crying again. Who's that kneeling in the middle? That's Sid! Looks like he's trying to smash those monitors, but they won't break. Is that Sid? His voice. It sounds heartbreaking. He's sobbing. I have to help him. Phrasing? I touch him. I touch. When I tried to touch him, I realized I had no physical body. I can't touch him. I tried to get closer to him, but I could only watch from a distance. I opened my mouth to shout, but no sound came out. I want to speak, but I can't make a sound. Sid! Sid! Hey, yo, Sid! I desperately tried to save him. His heartbroken face made my heart ache like it was tearing apart. Why do you look so pained? Didn't we sort everything out? I admitted I love you and that I forgive everything you've done, so why are you still so sad? I'm here. Don't cry. Please, don't cry. What have I missed? What do I have to do to help you? Sid. Sid! I desperately tried to grab the Sid in front of me, but the next second I blinked and found myself in his ridiculously large house. Nice fit! I lifted my hands immediately, only to find everything normal and my body fine. Huh? Why am I here? What happened? Was it just a dream? Wait, no. Wasn't I just in this inner world a while ago? When did I return? Outside the door, I heard the sound of dishes clanking and smelled the aroma of food. Is he out there? Hello? God damn it, I'm not going anywhere. That said! A familiar figure stood with his back to me in the open kitchen of the living room. Upon hearing my voice, he slowly turned, holding a freshly baked apple pie in his hands.
Finally awake?
Said? He put the apple pie on the table, took off his oven mitts, and adjusted the shirt sleeves rolled up on his muscular arms.
Morning, wifey. I made you apple pie for breakfast. Now, go wash your face and come eat.
Okay, definitely my favorite. Okay, it's funny how my top 3 is a kudere, a tsundere, and G sharp. Like, what's G sharp? Dere dere? What the fuck is he? Wifey? Wait, did I hear that right? Did you just call me?
Huh? Who else would it be?
Before I could even react, he walked over to me, leaning down to kiss my lips.
Your good morning kiss. You're pouting so early in the morning. Is this what you wanted?
What do you mean? I know we just confessed our feelings, but this is way too cheesy.
What do you mean just confessed our feelings? Are you still half asleep? We've been married for 3 years. You didn't actually forget your husband, did you?
Huh? 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 The hell is going on? Wait, did I get eaten in the future? I sat at the dining table staring blankly as he cut a generous slice of pie, dripping with filling, and he gave it to me. We're married.
Yep.
He gestured to the elegantly framed wedding photos on the wall where I was smiling sweetly with him. There was even a rare, genuine smile on Sid's face. The fuck happened? Did I miss something? Did I skip over something? Did I sleep through the entire 3 years? Wait, you didn't drag me into another parallel world again, did you? Are you trying to trick me again?
Tricky for what? I told you everything. I showed every last bit of my inner world to you. There's nothing left to hide. Otherwise, we wouldn't have gotten this far.
You remember it all, so you don't deny you're some supreme being and that I'm a variable, all that stuff.
Of course not. After all, you can't keep your hands off my tendrils every night. Why would I deny it?
Hey! Wait, so you saying I've just been getting railed for 3 years straight? No breaks, nothing. I've just been kept in an eternal state of bliss for 3 years. That is not the bad life. What? Well, his tendrils are indeed addictive. Suddenly, images of me intertwined with his tendrils flashed through my mind as if some partial memories were awakened. When did all that happen?
Hey, are you trying to fake amnesia to get rid of your husband?
I am not faking anything. I don't remember.
Is that so? Well, you'll remember eventually. You are mine forever anyway.
He casually sliced a bite of apple pie and held it to my lips.
Open up. Is it good?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Good. This recipe is perfect.
Then he pointed at his own mouth. Is he asking me to feed him? I cut a piece of pie and held it to his mouth. Open up. He gave me a slightly dissatisfied look. Open up, hubby. Only after hearing the endearment, he was satisfied and opened his mouth to eat it.
Tasty.
Ayo, he actually wants me to call him Palpe! Damn it, what's with all this? My heart is pounding so fast! Palpe! Speaking of which, my heart, is it normal now?
I wouldn't say normal, but thanks to my treatments, it's quite stable now. You won't suddenly go into heat. You won't feel any discomfort because of your heart, and no one will be able to find you through your heart.
I see.
Which means all the sex every night is no longer treatment. It's lovemaking.
How many kids do we have at this point? As if he predicted, I would spray my drink out of embarrassment. He dodged at the exact moment the water left my mouth.
Just clarifying, since you claim you don't remember.
You did not have to spell it out, Palpy.
You're blushing again like always. Your face is red as an apple.
Fuck
My
you.
wife really is the cutest in the entire universe.
Wow. You're pretty direct now, aren't you? Also, that sounded like it came straight out of a light novel.
Direct, huh? Maybe I've gotten used to being more honest since we got together. You don't like it?
I don't dislike it. It's good that you're willing to be honest. Now I don't have to guess what's on your mind anymore. My eyes then landed on the sofa behind him, piled with various sizes and styles of chicky dolls. Why are there so many chicky dolls?
Birthday gifts, Valentine's gifts, Christmas gifts. I have no material desires other than that chicky doll. So every year, I have you make me a new one until they're filling up this house. Of course, I've still got the first one on me.
I'm sorry? Oh, you really liked him that much.
If you're my number one, then Chicky is number two. Nothing else matters.
I just can't with you. What? Huh? Was that my memory? So weird. This memory felt like it was suddenly awakened, but also somehow created. Still, though it felt weird, I don't hate this feeling. Is this world still your parallel world?
Yeah, no one unnecessary is here. And Clark is still off traveling.
Just curious, what am I doing for work now?
You're running both a cafe and a detective agency. I told you before you could pull off this dream. You're happy doing it.
That good?
Of course. I only want to do whatever you want. As long as you're happy. That's all that matters.
Number one love interest in this game. Like, I know they're going to like pull the rug under us like before the penultimate scene in the next chapter, but still number one favorite. What about you? Do you still deal with everything in the universe?
I've left that up to my subconscious. The person here is just your good husband, living like a human. I'm now the dean of a hospital. I just show up occasionally and spend the rest of my time with you or in our home, loving you.
Whoa, this is like the perfect future. But why do I still feel like something's missing?
Hey, I'm very happy now. I finally have a perfect future with you. To be with you every day, watching you smile without a care in the world. I'm truly happy.
Seeing said like this, my heart couldn't help but feel warm. He had endured so much alone for so long, always suppressing his pain, and now he could finally find true happiness with me. And I, having unraveled the truth I'd been seeking, was finally with the person I loved. There could be no greater joy. My memories would gradually return anyway. There was no need to dwell on it. Me too. Then what was that dream about this morning? I couldn't get that image of him crying in such pain out of my head. Seriously, are you really not hiding anything from me anymore? You're not forcing yourself, are you?
Silly girl. Do I even look like I'm forcing myself?
Rising from his seat, he came to sit beside me and pulled me into his arms, a gesture full of comfort and affection.
You really should think of yourself more. Be a little more selfish. Whatever you want. Whatever you want to eat, whatever you want to do. I can make it all happen for you. You could even say you want to travel the cosmos right now, and I'd make it happen.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
All I need is you by my side.
Is this the future you want too, Sid?
Yeah, it is. This is my ideal future.
Why the hesitation? The sentence echoed in my ear, and somehow it sounded like a hypnotic spell.
Being able to hold you directly like this, anytime, anywhere, and smelling your scent.
My stinky? His arm tightened around my waist, while his other hand began to wander restlessly, tracing up my thigh.
You're right. I held back too much before. So, after we got married, every day and night has been like releasing my suppressed desires. But it seems there's no end to it.
Warm kisses marked my neck, one after another, and his hot breath made me shiver uncontrollably.
You wear the clothes I bought you. Use the shampoo and body wash I picked. Sleep in my bed.
Oh no.
This feeling of owning you is too blissful to describe.
Oh no. I am seeing all the red flags.
I love this. I love you. I'm so crazy for you.
Oh, my boobs! But contrary to his words, he didn't continue. Instead, he carefully adjusted my nightgown back into place, as if nothing had happened, and returned to his seat.
We'll continue tonight.
Oh, come on! Huh?
The best is always saved for last. Building your anticipation until you can't hold back. That's when you're the most delicious.
But...
Your reaction just proves my point. Your anticipation is already starting to build.
You did that on purpose! You stinky Sid!
This is called marital fun. Isn't that what humans do? Get changed. I'll take you to the cafe. And then I'll head down to the hospital for work.
Why are you still working 9 to 5 when you're rich like that?
Because it gets too boring when you're not home. I'd be tempted to just grab you and hold you all day. Not that I mind if you're okay with it.
At least he cares about consent.
Don't underestimate a man whose only desire is you. My stamina's endless, you know?
Oh no.
Last time I did that, I kept you locked up at home for 3 days straight. And someone couldn't stop whining about a sore back.
Oh no. Why did I marry a lunatic like you?
Just a heads up. Next time I lock you up, it'll be for even longer.
He continued to speak outrageous things with a calm face, and I hurried to cover his mouth. That is enough! I'm gonna change! You shut it! Oh. This is my cafe?
Yeah, the door over there is the detective agency.
It's beautiful. Exactly like I dreamed it would be.
The decor was done the way you like it. You're as happy as a kid on opening day.
Whoa, Sid, look! This place is all mine from now on? Wait, it's happening again. Another sudden memory. But now I understand even less. How could I forget such a wonderful and happy memory? Sid, don't you think it's strange that I suddenly can't remember these 3 years of our marriage? Why do you seem so unbothered by it?
What's strange about it? It's not news that sometimes you're a scatterbrain. It's probably just a side effect from the last time I brought you into my inner world. It's happened before. You'll remember everything soon enough. It's fine. As long as you're with me, the memories will come back. Even if they don't, we'll make new ones. So stop worrying. Nothing's going to happen. Just live happily in this future.
I don't know if these are red flags or green flags going off in my head. There's just a plethora of flags going off in my head.
Okay?
He gently pressed a kiss to the top of my head.
I'm off to the hospital. Be a good girl and get to work. I'll have someone send lunch over, and I'll pick you up tonight. See you later, wifey.
I run a cafe. I could make my own lunch. Why does this look like my office? 3 years married, a seemingly perfect life. My dreams have come true, and Sid is now open and happy. But is this really right? He told me not to worry, but it's really suspicious, especially since he's tricked me before. Fine, let's say he's tricking. Wait, the only person who can actually, distort memories like this is Dane. Oh, fuck! Dane is involved, isn't he? Why wasn't he more thorough about it? Why leave my memories in fragments? Why let me see him suffering in that place where I can't tell if it was him, whether it was a dream or reality? And what I find most incomprehensible is if this future was so easy to achieve, why couldn't he see it before? If he was scared I didn't choose him, why not just confess from the start? I wouldn't have rejected him. If this perfect future could be accomplished so easily, why did he go through all the trouble, Dane? I racked my brain until it hurt, but no answers came. Dane! At the same time, a voice deep inside seemed to whisper, why don't you just accept it? Distractedly, I flipped through the case files on my desk. Everything seemed so normal. I found that my desk setup was almost identical to when I worked at Clark's detective agency, and there was still snacks and a stress ball Sid had prepared for me. Oh, even the stuff in the drawer is the same. His idea too? Bored, I rummaged around and found something nostalgic. Ah, the old notebook I used when I first started at the agency. That's interesting. It's still tucked at the bottom of the drawer, just like before. Curiosity got the better of me, so I opened it. Memories of the past flitted back. I was such an earnest kid back then, writing down all the clues and deductions until I ran out of pages. As soon as I was old enough to work, I ran to Clark's office to apply, and Sid just naturally came along. No matter what I did, Sid was always there, without complaint, so I never felt lonely.
Idiot, I'm not doing that stupid stuff.
Well, okay, he did complain a little. Speaking of which, when did he start liking me? When did he discover that he wasn't in my future? Huh? Why is this page torn out? I examined the torn edge closely, noticing the heavy writing had left indentations on the next page. Too curious to resist, I grabbed a pencil and shaded the indentations, and fragmented words appeared. This is the future list. The date was from the year Sid and I first joined the detective agency. I struggled to remember, and a hazy memory resurfaced. Speaking of which, if you do find the truth one day, what would you do after that? Yeah, I remember. That day was when we had our first case at the agency, and Sid asked me what I wanted to do with my future. And he offered to predict my future. Then why did you go to the others? Did you already have me? Was it then he discovered that I had no future with him? This list. X years ago. Sid! Hey, Sid, are you even listening to me? Oh, don't walk so fast, I can't keep up! Ah! He stopped abruptly, and I crashed right into his chest.
Sorry.
What is up with you? You've been acting weird ever since you asked about my future. Don't tell me you can actually predict the future. Did you see something in mine? Wait, don't tell me. You ended up broke or something.
You are the one who'd end up broke, idiot.
Don't flick my forehead! Relax, even if you do end up broke, I'll take care of you. I'll open my detective agency and cafe, and be the boss who provides for you.
Provide for me? What am I? Your pet?
Yes.
If I ever needed you to provide for me, the universe would be doomed for sure.
Then what do you want?
You.
He still wore his usual emotionless expression, but I caught a frown, just for a second.
Don't provide for me. I'll provide for you.
Huh?
I mean, if you end up broke, I'll take care of you. But could you spare me a future of yours?
Spare my future? His eyes turned earnest, almost pleading, as if making a wish to me.
Yeah, just one. One's enough.
I don't really get what you mean, but if you're saying it like that, then okay.
Really?
A trace of joy appeared on his face, but then he closed his eyes as if sensing something.
But why is it still not there? Is it my fault?
What's not there?
Forget it. Never mind. Silly me. Why do I even care so much? She's a variable. I'm the observer. What future is there to talk about? Besides, I don't have emotions in the first place. I have no emotions. That's how it's supposed to be.
Then, I sat down on a nearby chair, pulled out my notebook, and buried myself in writing with determination.
What are you doing? What are you writing?
My future list, so I won't forget.
Huh?
Think of it as a wish for what this future I'm sharing with you will look like. First, in the future, I'll find the truth and then open a detective agency and a cafe. And Sid, you'll be a doctor.
Why?
Because the first time I met you, you were reading an anatomy book. And don't you always read medical books?
That's just casual reading. But whatever you want. A doctor it is.
Or do you prefer detective? It'd be nice for us to keep being detectives together.
We can do both at the same time. It's not that hard.
All right, doctor/detective. And for breakfast in the future, I want apple pie. The kind with tons of fillings. Lunch will be this, dinner will be that.
I've already planned the menu too? I said I'm gonna provide for you, not be your servant.
Well, what did you expect? I'm sharing my precious future with you.
Do you even know what provide for you means?
Huh?
Never mind. I'll decide how the providing part works when the time comes.
Done. That's all I got for now. So, are you feeling more reassured now? He looked at my densely written future list, a thoughtful look on his face.
Your future is certainly simple enough. It looks nice.
Yep. Now that it's written, I'll give it to you. I tore out the page and handed it to him. Here, my future. Just in case I ever forget, you can pull this out and remind me, okay?
All right, you said it. And if it never comes, I'll make it happen.
Oh, just the final chapter. Well, I wonder how this is gonna go. This. Why did I forget? How come I didn't notice? Tears streamed down my face, one after another, even dampening the notebook. No, it can't get wet. I hurriedly dabbed the notebook dry, then traced my fingers over the torn page's faint marks. It said he remembered all along. But that's not right. How is this future exactly the same as what I wrote? How is everything so perfect? Is this what he meant when he said,
And if it never comes, I'll make it happen.
His pained face from my dream flashed before me again. It never comes. So we still didn't see our future on those monitors. Even after I told him I loved him, even with him in my heart. I'll make it happen. What did it take for him to make this future happen? Fuck my heart! Suddenly, my heart ached as if it was being torn apart. Not the discomfort going into heat, but a deadly, agonizing pain that could kill me. It hurts. It hurts so much. I clutched my heart, collapsing to my knees in pain. Didn't Sid say he'd already fixed it? Is this future fake after all? Sid, where are you? Hey.
It's okay. I'm right here.
He materialized before me in an instant. Why?
Your heart hurts, doesn't it? I didn't expect you to remember those things. I told you not to worry about me. Why won't you listen? Come on, be good. I'll take you to get treated.
Wait! Sid, tell me honestly, what's going on with this future? Don't try to dodge this. It's way too perfect. Suspiciously perfect. What did you do? Do we not have this kind of future? What did it take for you to make this happen?
Yeah, we don't. But that doesn't matter anymore. Because I figured it out. If it doesn't exist, then I'll just create one. Create that future you gave me. It's perfect, isn't it? You're happy. I'm happy.
Create it? No, it's more than that, isn't it?
I miss you so much. I want to see you so much.
For a split second, I saw another Sid in his eyes. He was crying. Exactly like the one in my dream this morning. Sid, where is the real you?
What are you talking about? I'm the real Sid. This future is what I wanted. A future where we're both happy. What are you still doubting? Hey, I'm Sid, the person who loves you most in the universe. Why won't you believe me? I just want to make you happy with my own hand. Why is it so hard?
No, this isn't right. He's watching somewhere, but this isn't him. Sid, where are you? Where the hell are you? Stop bearing all this pain alone.
I'm the observer of the universe. I'll be fine.
Even if it's fake, even if I can't feel it, I still want a future with you. That idiot's still trying to lie to me even now. Where is he watching from? Where? Is he watching with those monitors? Is it the monitor room? No, it didn't feel like the monitor room in my dream. If there's a sequel, what kind of plot would you want? It's a movie theater. Could it be the movie theater? I didn't know where this fanciful idea came from. Perhaps a hunch. Perhaps Sid was calling out to me in some way. But regardless, I dashed out without hesitation to find that movie theater. I returned to the same movie theater, the same screening room. The same movie looped over and over, a story about the loving, sweet life of a newlywed couple. And the couple on the screen was none other than me and Sid. The scenes with me and him were exactly like this morning. Same setting, same dialogue. I stared blankly at the screen. The happiness was so overwhelming, it was impossible to turn my head away from it. Unconsciously, I sank into a seat and watched until the end. Then, I turned to the only other viewer in the room. Is this the perfect future you imagined?
It's perfect, isn't it?
He reached out, gently wiping away my tears that had fallen without my knowing.
See? You're even moved to tears.
I slapped his hand away forcefully, my chest aching with the urge to scream. He knew exactly what I was feeling right now. You want me to live in your fantasy and let you sit here watching the screen for the rest of your life?
Don't worry. That's me too. I can assure you that version of me will love you just as I do. Because I'll be watching. Always.
Why? Why are you doing this? I'm right here. Stop using the imaginary you to hold me. I want the real you. The real Sid.
I've thought about it countless times. Calculated endless possibilities. If you could love me without any obstacles, would our ending be different? But time after time, I failed. I thought those dark, unseen futures held some kind of hope, but then darkness is just darkness.
Oh, okay, V from DMC5.
I'm the one in charge of the whole universe, yet I couldn't even secure a future with you. I'm sorry. You've tried so hard this time to get close, to understand me, to unravel my heart, to love me without reservation. Yet I'm so powerless.
That is not true, Sid. You've already done so much for me.
Done so much. What have I done?
Would you like a list?
All I can do is let you live in my fantasy. To be loved by the imaginary me. To be carefree, to live happily ever after. I can't even love you myself.
What? How? Aren't we doing fine right now? Why is my heart hurting so badly again?
Hey.
Sid tried to reach out and steady me, but froze just before touching me, his hands suspended mid-air, clenching into a trembling fist.
If I force it, if I do that, one of us would perish. Because inherently, we're the destroyer and the destroyed. There's no way out for a perfect future. It would only lead to endless darkness. I'm an entity that can't be destroyed, so you'd be the one to suffer. And I absolutely cannot let that happen.
Then suddenly, the surroundings shifted, and the theater dissolved into a vast, unfamiliar space. In this space, besides the two of us, there was something on the wall in the middle, wrapped in strange, mucus-like tissue. Oh, my heart! It looked like a glowing cocoon. Inside it was a beating, odd-looking heart.
Inside is your heart.
What?
In order to prevent your heart's owner from binding you, and to let you live a normal life, I've been protecting it this way. The cocoon will only grow larger and larger until you're fully immersed in my imaginary world. Until you're completely submerged. I had no other choice. I couldn't bear watching you with someone else. I just want to be the one to make you happy. Don't you love me the same way?
No, I don't want this. I don't want to leave you here alone. How can I live in peace seeing you like this?
It's okay. I can still watch over you. Still love you. Just in a slightly different way. I could still feel the emotions you feel, and that's enough. You will soon forget me. The me in the fantasy will give you the happiest life you could ever imagine. And we can be together forever this way.
No, Sid, I don't want this. He pulled me into a tight embrace with a force that felt like this would be the last embrace of his life.
Be good. It's all right. I'll be fine. I'm content like this. I really am.
Sid, stop it!
Do you know that day when you said you'd share your future with me? I was truly incredibly happy. I've never felt that kind of joy before. I've kept the list all this time. I treasure it even more than that chicky doll you made me.
I don't want to be separated from you!
Please don't cry. It's breaking my heart. Your tears are the one thing I can't handle. You crying like this will only make me spoil you even more in that world. Until you stop crying, I will make you the happiest girl in the universe. I promise.
I don't want it. I don't want this fake happiness. Why are you always like this? Always selfishly deciding what my happiness is. I just want to be with you, the one standing right in front of me.
I'm sorry. Just one last time. Let me be selfish one last time. Silly girl, you'll see me again very soon. Don't be sad. I'll be happy too. One last request. Can you smile for me just once, please?
He loosened his hold slightly, gently cupping my face. I don't smile. Sid, I don't want to smile. How can I smile at all? Why should I let go when he's right here in front of me? Why can't I take control of my own future? Is it because of this damned heart? Because I was manufactured? Bullshit! Sid, I'm sorry, but I really can't smile right now. You've been selfish so many times. Isn't it my turn to be selfish? Just once? I don't want that future. I don't want to watch my loved one hurting and do nothing. Just like you don't want to see me hurt.
What are you gonna do? There's no way to fix this.
Why not? It's my own future. Maybe you can't control my future, but I sure can. As long as I'm not the destroyed, not a variable, then everything will be fine, right?
Stop.
Before he could stop me, my fist punched through the monitors, shattering their screens one after another. The monitors dimmed into darkness as they broke. Fragments like glass rained upon the floor. These futures, I don't want them. I am done with them. They are way too fucking long. What you can't break, I will break. Sid was completely stunned, utterly unprepared for me destroying my future like this.
Hey, stop it. You don't know what you're doing.
I do! I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't want any future unless it's with you! I kept punching over and over again. My fists were hurting. My knuckles were bleeding, but I didn't stop. Those futures were absurdly numerous, and I could almost imagine how pained Sid would be seeing my hands.
You idiot! You're bleeding! You're hurting yourself! Stop hitting!
Unable to bear it any longer, he finally pulled me into a tight embrace again, his tendrils restraining my limbs.
I'm sorry. I never meant to push you this far. But even with those futures gone, you're still...
I'm right fucking here! His voice carried gratification that I would destroy my own future for him, but it was overshadowed by a tide of bitterness. Who said that? Those black futures, the ones leading to darkness. Didn't I smash them too?
What?
He stared in shock as he realized all the black screens had been violently shattered by me.
It can't be. Those were the failed futures, the one where you die.
So now it won't be destroyed, right?
No way. It can't be that easy.
It's easy! All I gotta do is punch my problems away!
Won't be destroyed. If you won't be destroyed.
At that moment, a new monitor suddenly lit up. It was a new future and a new soundtrack. Though the image was extremely blurry, the figures of Sid and me were unmistakable. No others, just the two of us. A real future that truly belonged only to us. This one. This is a new future, right? My future with you?
No, this can't be.
Sid was completely dumbfounded.
Is it? Is it really? A future of you and me? A future I calculated countless times and could never find. Is actually...
That's amazing, Sid! This means we don't have to be apart anymore, right?
Huh?
Large teardrops streamed down his cheeks, but he was unaware of them, as he was so stunned in disbelief. Sid? Sid, did you really not try to solve your problems with your fist?
Hey, is this real? Is this actually happening?
Look, if you had just stayed in character and just used your fist to solve the issue, it would have been fine. It is. It's totally real. Sid, We finally have a future of our own. My words broke as he pulled me into a fervent embrace, his arms trembling from sheer joy and overwhelming emotions.
Finally, I can finally truly be with you. Not as a fantasy, not just as childhood friends. You're mine at last, mine and mine alone, and you won't leave again.
Yes. But Sid, why's that cocoon thing glowing?
Huh? That is not from the cocoon. It's your heart.
What? Why does it feel like it's about to explode?
Oh, shit.
What do you mean, oh shit? What do you mean, boom? Huh? After what felt like an eternity, my consciousness slowly returned. So soft. There's light everywhere. It feels so comfortable. Am I in heaven?
You're in hell.
What? Well, hell looks a lot prettier than I remembered. I jolted upright in shock, only to find Sid, propped on one elbow, lounging lazily beside me.
Just kidding. Are you okay? Do you feel any discomfort?
No. Where are we? The scene before my eyes was something I'd only ever read in books or online. A cosmos twinkling with countless stars, the Milky Way flowing like a dazzling, radiant river, and nebulae so breathtaking they seemed unreal. We're in space? I rubbed my eyes, unable to believe what I was seeing. I looked down and saw we were lying on an unfamiliar planet. Why am I here? How am I breathing in outer space?
Because you died.
What? What are you talking about? How could that be possible?
Well, to be precise, you died as a human, but you survived as a different entity. The heart inside you, the one that belonged to that guy, had the power to transcend time and space. With every future you broke, remnant power from the parallel world's hearts accumulated in your original one. You shattered so many futures that the energy eventually overloaded.
So in other words, like, all of this could have been solved if I just punched my problems. So it just exploded.
Not just any explosion. It was a stellar explosion.
Huh?
You blew up Earth.
Huh?
I can fix it. It's just gonna make my workload a lot heavier. Ugh, I should have seen this coming. Love really does cloud one's judgment. This is all your fault.
Hey, look who's talking! Who was it that kidnapped me into a parallel world and locked me in a prison?
That was just an iron gate. Where have you ever seen a prison with that kind of VIP treatment?
Are you trying to rationalize your kinky imprisonment fetish right now?
Kinky? I've got nothing to say.
Why are you acting so wrong? Do we finally have a future of our own? Shouldn't you be over the moon? I fought so hard for this future for you.
Who says I'm not happy? I'm so happy I could literally die. I want to marry you. Right here, right now. Pin you to the ground and love you senseless and...
Oh my god. Please don't tell me we're about to fuck on the moon. I covered his mouth, almost forgetting that this was his unique way of expressing joy. Okay, I get it.
I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Enough already! I get it! Shut up! Okay, so why am I still alive even though my heart exploded?
Your heart exploded, but the fragments didn't vanish. They merged with my heart, which is the mucus-like tissue you saw wrapping your heart. Your heart's fused with mine. We're now a single life entity. Though physically our bodies are still separate on the outside. So you've become a supreme being like me.
I have transcended humanity! That future we saw, that was us becoming a single life entity?
Yeah, exactly. But other than the eternal life, it won't change much for you. I'm doing all the work anyway. You can do whatever you like. You can go back to run your cafe or be a detective. That is, once I fix the Earth, of course. It's been ages since I had this much work to do.
What? Aren't we a single life entity now? Let's do it together. Besides, I'm kind of responsible too.
Not a chance. What kind of husband lets his wife do the heavy lifting? Certainly not me. You just stay home and be good. While there's no way you can ever get away from me, I'm still worried.
Home? With a snap of his fingers, we were back in his house again, the one with tendrils writhing by the window.
My home was never in Earth's dimension to begin with, so you'll be fine staying here, just like before. Eat whatever you want, buy whatever you want, do whatever you want. This place has everything you want,
How does it have Wi-Fi?
including this.
He conjured up that mannequin with his picture taped to its head, the one for me to lash out at.
Though I wouldn't recommend using it, and this time, no more prison. Iron Gate, unless you're into that.
What? So in the end, I'm still trapped inside your place?
But this time, you're here willingly, aren't you?
You! By the way, aren't you getting a bit too comfortable calling me wife? This is no longer your fantasy.
Am I? Well, this future belongs to you and me. I'm just getting a head start on calling you what you'll be. And I love calling you that. My wife.
Damn it. It's so cheesy, but I kinda like it. He's absolutely killing me when he's honest like this.
As for the proposal and wedding, I promise I'll make them so perfect you'll cry. Now, I can finally, truly have you.
Suddenly, he pinned me beneath him, his arms braced on either side of my body, his eyes burning with a fiery desire that threatened to consume me.
Now I can finally hold you in my arms every night.
Don't you have work to do?
Work can wait. My desire for you can't.
Without waiting for my reply, his lips descended upon mine. The kiss carried the weight of his longing, his suppressed desire, the ecstasy of having his wish fulfilled at long last. He gently nibbled, sucked, and traced my lips and the corners of my mouth. He seemed intent on savoring me completely, starting with my mouth. Each time I tried to speak, his tongue surged forward, claiming the sweetness of my breath. Said,
From now on, this mouth will only call my name. Only make these beautiful sounds for me. The thought alone is enough to send me over the edge. How could I have imagined something like this? To become this perfect single life entity with you. I really want to kiss you until you can only breathe through me.
I have a feeling this is the part where I fade to black.
Hey, you're so warm. Holding you feels so peaceful.
Am I?
Yeah, it's not just your skin. I'm talking about the warmth radiating from your soul. It's like the sun to me. I've encountered countless souls, but you're the only one who's ever moved me.
Then said, you're like the moon to me, always illuminating me in the darkness, always there when I need you. Said, this future is real, right?
Of course it is. It's so real I can hardly believe it myself. Your touch, your warmth, your reactions. I can feel them all so vividly. Somehow, after you smashed those futures, I feel like there might be even more futures of ours appearing. Who would have thought such a direct, violent way could solve everything? That's so you.
I learned from you. Did you used to pick fights everywhere?
That's because, as the observer, I couldn't directly interfere with human affairs. So I had to solve things the human way. And the simplest is to smash.
Well, can you show me how you smash again later?
Regardless, I intend to savor every moment of this future we've earned. So, don't you even think about leaving my side. Understood? Otherwise, next time it won't just be a metal gate. My dear wife.
Oh, haven't you already locked me up? In that cage called love?
Yeah, that's very true. We're not going anywhere today. I'm going to love you senseless.
Oh no. The kiss fell once more, ushering the next act of our entanglement.
I love you.
Well, and that's its sweet end, the eternal future. Anyway, that was Heart Cage. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, the link to the game will be in the description below. And we will be back once Clark and Ends Route are released. And yes, apparently, Rice is actually working on Ends Route because no one expected N to be that popular. No one expected it whatsoever, and I'm kind of excited to see how that's going to turn out. But in the meantime, hey, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the series so far. And yeah, do let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to play next. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Again, hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.